Down on my knees, give me Father for I have sinned. When I awaken, allow me to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Or is that even possible? I doubt it. Mountain of truth to move through and uncover. The fountain of youth retained inside of the brain. It's no wonder the blunder is caused. The rumbling of thunder for pause and raise the raised hands of the gods. Nameless of the laws, broken stone against the laws. Swimming side to side, a little rope and dope. Given as I hold the throne, never choke. This is mission suicide. Going all out, headed for broke, so it's do or die. Can you hear me now, homie? Because it's neither you or I. With the deeper look into these tools, shallow, hallowed eyes. Many past lives lived and analyzed. Seen, smelled, felt, recognized. Confused, lost, and traumatized. Left mind hypnotized. Fluorinated, overweight, supersized. Contemplate, supervised. Find them glazed over blank stares, polarized. Who the hell am I, homie? I'm feeling so lonely and phony, naked, no clothing. Give me Father, for I have sinned. When I awaken, allow me to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Or is that even possible? I doubt it. Yo, check it. Yo, now I'm down on my knees with both of these broken palms pressed together so firmly. Scars so deep from a life of burning. The pain I was led to believe was part of learning. Tell me what the hell is my mind still whining, tears grinding, yearning and journeying. A sin and the same. Pretty pictures, how the hell can one paint? Lost souls screaming and yelling, hurting, yearning. A war-torn child and
Good morning, people. Glad to have you here. First thing, bright, shiny morning with Pretty Larry in the coffee shop. Morning, Moose. How are you doing today?
Larry, I have something to read for you. I don't want to interrupt you, but I have to. I have to
All
read
right.
this. This is for the people out there. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, for I bring you the story of a charismatic host whose voice resonates across the airwaves. His name is Larry James, the mastermind behind the renowned Dirty Larry Coffee Lounge. With his trusted producer Moose by his side, he creates a haven for open discussion and heartfelt connection. Larry James, a man of extraordinary empathy, opens his studio doors to a multitude of topics in the realm of the Dirty Larry Coffee Lounge, cop watching, rights and freedom, do-it-yourself projects, and daily banter find a home. But it is the depth of emotional exploration that truly sets this broadcast apart. And as such, we have an interruption from a guest, so I'll be back.
Thank you very much, Moose. That was awesome. And you hit the nail on the head on a lot of things. No doubt about it. Yeah, I think I offer, like my title says, a safe place for you to be you. To be like Moose, the Joker, the crazy man, our entertainer, our kink in the works at times. He is the master plan of all master plan of producing. And it's kind of like, how many times have we told people to just be them? How many times have we said, just be you? Don't be, I don't want to be Moose. I don't want to be Sly Shy. I want to be who and what I am. We can't all be damn John Belushi's. We can't all be Chevy Chases. We can't all be, the highlight of the universe. I think we have a community here of unique individuals that have a lot to offer other people, other places, and with everybody being who and what they want to be at the time they want to be, makes things unique, original, and endeared. Like I said, as long as we don't cause no loss, injury, or harm, we cool. No doubt about it.
All right, Larry James, we got to pick this up again. We got to pick this back up. Should I start over?
Go for it.
All right. Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, for I bring you the story of a charismatic host whose voice resonates across the airwaves. His name is Larry James, the mastermind behind the renowned Dirty Larry Coffee Lounge. With his trusted producer Moose by his side, he creates a haven for open discussion and heartfelt connection. Larry James, a man of extraordinary empathy, opens his studio doors to a multitude of topics in the realm of the Dirty Larry Coffee Lounge. We have cop watching, rights and freedom, do-it-yourself projects, daily banter. They all find a home here. But really, it's the depth of emotional exploration that truly sets his broadcast apart from everyone else's. Larry is a father to many. He understands the power of fostering an environment where ideas flow freely. With an open panel format, he encourages his guests and his viewers alike to share their thoughts, concerns, personal stories. Through his warmth and genuine curiosity, he weaves a tapestry of connection and understanding. The Dirty Larry Coffee Lounge serves as a platform for cop watching, shedding light on matters of justice and accountability. It is a sanctuary for discussions on rights and freedom, empowering these individuals to voice their concerns and ignite change. Larry's dedication to do-it-yourself projects sparks inspiration and creativity, encouraging the viewers to embrace self-reliance and empowerment. You see, Larry James is a man of action, unlike a lot of men out there. And we love and support Larry James. Amen.
Thank you very much. That definitely hit, I believe, me on a lot of different aspects. And that's kind of like, yesterday, you and Sly both were kind of getting on my case about, being more energetic and this, that, and the other thing. But kind of like my title of my video, you just be you. And that's the spot I'm offering, is for everybody to be them. I want Moose to be Moose. I want Moose to be the Joker. I want Moose to be the Batman. I want Moose to be who he wants to be at that time and place. Sly Shy is a very energetic, very knowledgeable woman. She's another diamond in the rough, just like Moose, just like Nubs, even though he's a piece of shit. But we'll go back to that in a minute. But anyway, we all have our own personalities, and we all have our strengths and weaknesses. And I believe my strength has always been a place where you could feel safe, a place where you could, tell me a story, a place where you could be open and honest and know that, I ain't gonna go behind your back and tell people secrets. And I think I've rambled a little too much.
Where are you going? You can't just leave the people.
Who's leaving? I'm not leaving.
Well, you turned off your camera. It was like you exited stage left.
Oh, I I was doing something there for a second, but yeah, I tend to be. What was that guy in the old cartoons had the old big long mustache and he was Dastardly Dud or something like that? Remember what I'm talking about? Kind of like your picture.
Like Sherlock Holmes?
I was thinking more of the cartoon thing, but anyway. Hey Nubs, how you doing today? So you guys getting real busy at the place there?
Yeah, we're full. It's
Well, that's
on.
good. That's good. Do you still got a lot of work that needs to be done, or are you all done with that?
The work never ends.
Never ends, huh? Damn it.
In fact, I only had a few minutes to say that little speech, but I gotta get on my headphones. I'll be back.
All right, not a problem. You do you, like I said. So, damn it. I saw this video this morning. I thought it was kind of interesting. We're going to use it as a filler. The title of the video is Cops Sue Man for Recording Them Ransacking His Home. And the video is brought to you by Here's the Deal. Please go like, subscribe, and share to his channel. Tell him that Larry James 965 sent you. Sent you. And this video is used for entertainment, educational, and fair use. Thank you.
Clean running water, schools. They say without law enforcement, who will keep us safe? But why not ask the logical question of our day? Without cops, who will break down our doors, ransack our homes, terrorize our children, and damage and steal our property? Let me set the scene for you. Late last August, members of the Sheriff's Department in Adams County, Ohio, busted into a home armed with rifles and wearing full tactical gear. They obtained a warrant on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping. So much for the Fourth Amendment unalienable right to be secure in your home. But after smashing down the door and scouring every inch of the house, the cops found neither drugs nor any signs of kidnappings. They nevertheless confiscated a few items, including about $5,000 in cash, which was later returned after an independent investigation was required to prove the full amount was there to its owner. And just who was the target of this gross violation of rights? Afroman. A few months after the raid, Afroman turned the
Dude, you're gonna get a copyright strike.
advertising, especially for his young son who was.
What was that?
You gotta watch out. You're probably gonna get a copyright strike from him
Why?
because you're not really like analyzing the video. You're playing like the whole video through, and usually like you gotta stop and like talk about the video. Otherwise, because it's his work. Like he put in work, and that guy, Brian, I don't think he lets people. I'm not 100% sure, but you know what I mean. You
Well,
should stop and talk about the video, like every like few seconds.
um, I played his videos many times and I've never heard nothing. But yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but at
Well,
the
have
same,
you checked your studio? It'll tell you if it's copyright claimed.
yeah, I've never gotten a claim from him. The only claim I've ever gotten is from my son's music.
Oh, all right, you're good then. Then go ahead, keep going. I just want to make sure you don't get claimed on.
Oh no, no doubt about it. I just thought this was kind of interesting for a few reasons. You know, it's pretty sad that these cops are trying to sue somebody for recording them on his security system in his home and in his yard. What the fuck? It's kind of like that other one that just happened not too long ago. Oh, about the guy at the city meeting. He thought that the meetings were they're having secret meetings, so he put a recorder in the room there, and now they're trying to throw him in jail for him recording him. Fucking bullshit. They get caught talking about how they're gonna kill that reporter and all that shit. You know, that's okay, but if you record me, oh my god.
Home at the time experience into two characteristically goofy yet subtly pointed rap songs, Lemon Pound Cake and Will You Help Me Repair My Door? The latter track even got a music video featuring a ton of actual footage from the raid taken from Afroman's home security camera system.
Will you help me repair my gate and door?
And believe it or not, that music video, as well as social media posts Afroman made with the footage of the raid, are now the subject of a new lawsuit filed earlier this month by 7 members of the Adams County Sheriff's Office. The cops are claiming that Afroman used footage of their faces without their consent, which is a
Okay, like right there. That's outside. Okay, how can they say they were filmed without their authorization or used their faces or their images or whatever the fuck they want to say? And 2, how can you not have the right to film somebody breaking into your home? I don't know, it just flabbergastes me to the double standards are just amazing.
the misdemeanor violation in Ohio. And they're suing Afroman on civil grounds for invasion of privacy. So the criminals who entered and trashed his house without his consent are upset that he's using footage of their crimes to expose them without their consent. Apparently, that's just how they roll. The cops claim that because of Afroman's actions, the officers have been, quote, subjected to threats, including death threats, and they've also, quote, suffered emotional distress, embarrassment, ridicule, loss of reputation, and humiliation. So let me get this straight.
Now, wait a minute. Do you think if they weren't doing something embarrassing, they wouldn't be embarrassed? No!
They initiated the break-in, the ransacking, and if Afroman was home at the time, which he wasn't, they would have put his life in jeopardy, but they are more concerned with the reaction of Afroman than they are of their own actions. Afroman said, they can tear my door off the hinges, steal my money, disconnect my camera, and now in their lawsuit, they're saying I'm humiliating them. They humiliated me. So I guess I won the humiliation contest?
WLWT, a well-known rapper, is talking with us tonight after a search warrant and siege on his home.
Afroman is the name. He lives in Adams County now, moved from California, is being investigated by the sheriff's office around here.
Nubs is out in the comment
News
section
Daniel
saying to give
Dindak talked with
commentary.
him about the raid and why
everybody
he
else who
feels
is
like his
watching
civil
left.
rights were violated. She's live right now in Adams County.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was getting at. Is it's his home, his property, and it just flabbergasts me to think that we don't have the right to film them in our own homes, in front of our homes, filming them doing wrong, and then when they get caught doing wrong, it's our fault because we filmed them, I guess. I don't know.
Hi there, Danielle.
Yeah, Mike Cherie, Afro Man moved to Adams County from California back in 2007 for love. Now, recently, his house was raided by police. Now, on that search warrant, it listed possession of drugs, drug trafficking, and kidnapping. This afternoon, I sat down with the rapper. Take a listen.
Neighbors called me and told me that there was a lot of cops at my house and that they were running around with AR-15s and kicking in the doors and all kind of stuff.
Look at dude aiming at the house because I got a vape pen.
Adams County Sheriff deputies swarmed the house of Joseph Foreman, known on stage.
Man armed with dangerous vape pen. Quick, swat him. Quick, throw him to the ground. He's a danger to himself and society.
As Afro Man, the Because I Got High singer in Chicago at the time of the raid.
They got a narcotics warrant. Okay, I get it. I'm Afro Man. I sing about marijuana.
They finally kicked my door down.
Police bust through the kitchen door.
My girl and her mom was telling me how my kids were crying and screaming because they was mentally traumatized. Dudes was running.
I believe it was after, because he makes a comment about what you said in the chat, Herm.
Around my company with their AR-15s and they didn't want me to get killed.
And the homie with the shield moving around.
Wearing tactical gear and holding rifles, sifting through Afro Man's house, going room to room.
Right, find my money, start going through my money. You see him holding my money.
Taking a peek at his computer and rummaging through his suits.
I'm 300 pounds. He's looking underneath cars.
The rapper, fast to post his surveillance video on social media, getting millions of TikTok views, giving play.
I know that 300-pound man's hiding underneath that Ferrari, even though that Ferrari's 1 inch off the ground. I know that damn man's underneath that damn car, and I'm gonna find him.
By play of the raid in the background.
They don't have any charges. I'm not under arrest. So there's all these question marks there.
Afro Man says the police want him to come in and give a statement, but he's not doing that unless he has his attorney with him. Until then,
I was gonna go to jail, but I wasn't home.
and I reached out to the Adams County Sheriff and the prosecutor, but they were unable to talk to me because of this ongoing investigation.
Afro Man was in Chicago when the cops raided his home on August 21st, 2022. But his now ex-wife was there and took several videos to accompany all the footage from the security cameras. Foreman said that she also FaceTimed him so he could speak with one of the officers. And he remembers asking one of the officers if they found anything or if he was under arrest. He claims the officer replied no to both questions. And then Foreman asked him, "Will you help me put my door back on the hinges?" He said the officer cracked this grin, started waddling his head, and said, "I'm not required to do that." That interaction provided the primary fodder for his song, "Will You Help Me?"
I'm only here to break down your door, trample on your rights, steal your hard-earned money, and then tell you it's all your wrongdoing that I did any of this. Wrong.
Repair my door, with the song offering a comprehensive beat-by-beat breakdown of the raid. Foreman croons about and shares actual video of the cops searching his suit pockets and CD collection, disconnecting his security system, breaking down his front door, and allegedly taking his legal, hard work, everyday pay taxes money, according to him.
Why did they disconnect his security system? Why are they fucking with his personal property?
Yeah. The other song about the raid, Lemon Pound Cake, took its title from a
I don't know,
surreal
but
moment
honestly,
captured
like,
on Afro
I don't know
Man's
if anybody
security
really cares
cam
about
footage.
Afro, dude.
An officer, gun in hand, walked.
Got
What
some
was
good music though. I said I
What
don't know
was-
if anybody cares about Afro Man lately, but he does have some good oldies.
Well, I mean, yeah, we haven't heard of anything from him in a while, but that to me, that's besides the point. The point is, I believe, they busted the man's door down. They stole the man's lemon pound cake. No, I mean, sorry, that part wasn't true. But then they fuck with the security system, because they don't want to be filmed in their wrongdoings. And then they try to say, oh, he recorded us without our knowledge and used our image and whatever the fucking else they want to try to say. It's just bullshit.
Walking through Afro Man's kitchen and doing a double take at a lemon pound cake sitting on the counter.
What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake.
Afro Man said, quote, "It's not funny. I made it funny, but that shit was not funny. Getting my car towed and forgetting to go to court and getting arrested was not funny. But I made it funny by the time I got through with it. So these people breaking in my house and stealing my money and mentally tormenting my kids, that's not funny. But I tried my best to make it funny, put a beautiful melody to it, and maybe inspire the next human being to get through something like this with a good disposition." He said, "I can't let my time be consumed with anger and revenge and bitterness. So as I breathe in and out and take life in stride, I thought it would be good to just sing and laugh about the situation and make a whole lot of money off of it if I possibly could. I thought it was the most positive thing I could do. But whatever money Afro Man has
Watch his door fly.
made off the situation now appears to be in the crosshairs of the 7 plaintiffs.
We gotta. All men, man your battle stations. We have a man with some marijuana. We must go get it. We must take it from him. Because it's the evil drug. Bullshit.
From the Adams County Sheriff's Office. The officers are seeking damages in excess of $25,000 on 4 of the counts listed in the lawsuit, as well as attorney fees and a court order that would prohibit Afro Man from publishing any other content related to the raid. But Afro Man doesn't even seem fazed. On Wednesday, March 22nd, he shared a statement from his lawyer on Instagram who said they were awaiting the results of a public records request from Adams County and are planning to countersue for the unlawful raid, money being stolen, and for the undeniable damage this had on Afro Man's family, career, and property. Because of the raid and especially the issue over the confiscated cash, Afro Man believes it's important to identify the officers involved. He said, "The public needs to know, because when they keep stuff quiet in little rooms, it might take a crazy turn. But when the public is aware, they go to do something that makes sense." He also said they were put here to protect us, but who's going to protect us from them? I'll leave the link to the Adams County Sheriff's Office Facebook page in the
Who is
description.
going to
Looks like a
protect
whole
us from them? We are the only people that can protect us from them. We must stand together and stick up for our rights and freedoms.
whole lot of people are already giving them a piece of their minds. Leave your thoughts about this in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know, and don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. Also, if you want to support the channel, the links are in the description, and you can also grab a hard-hitting, conversation-starting design. You can put it on your shirt, hoodie, mug, cell phone case, whatever you want. I'll see you in the next video.
That's right. Go like, subscribe, and share to Here's the Deal. That's who that video was brought to you by. So how's everybody doing this morning? We're doing pretty good. We got a lot of things on our list today we got to accomplish. It's going to be a bright, sunny day here in the Pacific Northwest. I think 75, from what I understand. That's about perfect weather. Hey, Jeff, good to see you, bud. I'm going to be on the side here for just a second. I apologize for the silence. I guess I could maybe look for another video real quick. Why, thank you, sir. I know, a little heavier on that sir, right? Oh, let's see here. What can we find? All right, since you didn't tell me to be a little heavier on that, sir, I'm going to tell you to be a little heavier on that, sir, damn it. I'm in a weird mood this morning. You got to forgive me. All right, damn it. We got to find something here. 4 days in jail for the middle finger, huh? Huh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm over here crack-a-slacking. Moose is crack-a-slacking. No, Moose is taking care of, his responsibilities, which he has a lot of them. I feel, damn it, I just, Hey, Jeff, what land do you live on or in, or however you want to say that? I'm in Oregon. And yourself? If you told me, I'm sorry, I forgot. Michigan. Have you been there most of your life, or did you just move there, or how do you like it there? Born here, huh? Right on. It sucks. Yeah, I think that seems to be the consensus almost everywhere on this planet anymore. It's like I was watching. I watched this YouTube channel called uh, Daily Driven Exotics, and they have a bunch of Ferraris and Countachs, the rich crowd of Hollywood and stuff like that. And they went to LA, and they were talking about how when they go to LA they always go in a group because it's so, they said, it's not like you see on TV or in the movies. Hollywood's not, where you walk down the street and see Jeff Goldblum or all these famous stars. They said no, you run into somebody that wants to take your car or take your money, so they have to go in a group. And to me, that's just sad that we feel that we need a posse to go with us almost everywhere we go nowadays. Uh-oh. What the fuck? All right, we have a video here. I gotta wait for the ad to go by. All right. The name of this video is Immediate First Amendment Retaliation by Ignorant Female Officer. Brought to you by the world's famous James Freeman. Go please like, subscribe, and share to James Freeman. Tell him Larry James 965 sent you. Morning, Sly. And this video is used for fair use, entertainment,
Oh, I'm sorry.
purposes only. I'm sorry, what was that, Sly?
I apologize for busting out laughing, but what are we doing here?
I was going to show this James Freeman video real quick.
Why are we showing James Freeman's video?
Because I thought that the title attracted my interest about our First Amendment.
Okay. Did you talk about anything about you this morning?
Well, me and Moose did a little bit.
Okay. You and Moose did a little bit? Okay. Well, what about, it's still early, right? You still want to get people up on your panel. Not about James Freeman and his First Amendment. How about, how do you feel about your First Amendment? Can you talk about it without James Freeman?
I guess.
All right, let's try it. So, teach the people about how you feel about the First Amendment, Larry, and what rights do you have under the First Amendment? Yeah, I mean, in your eyes, not somebody else's eyes.
I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, it's always good to get other people's point of views, other people's experiences, and see if they coincide with the experiences we've had and lived through too also.
All right, so what we trying to, I'm going to, you gotta kind of go with me, Larry, kind of catch up with me, right? Trying to get you to not start your broadcast about anything else other than you, right? You talk about you first and your experiences and whatever. Then you might go to, this guy, James Freeman. But it's all about Larry first. right? What your experiences are, what you've done, what happened to you, you know what I mean, and involving the First Amendment. You understand where I'm coming from?
Oh yeah.
Right. So we're trying to get you out of, you know, like you first you want to come up and you want to start showing other people's videos, right? That's what Moose was saying to you yesterday. Well, let's hear how Larry feels about the First Amendment. Let's hear what the experiences Larry had dealing with somebody not letting him do whatever, be free, whatever. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I understand, but most of my dealings.
Go ahead and show your video, man. You listen. I'm done. I'm good. Go ahead and show your video. Go ahead. Since you insist, go ahead.
No, I understand what you're saying, but
all after but is bullshit. To me, early in the morning, watching James Freeman. I can watch James Freeman on my freaking own. I come here for Larry.
I understand that.
Are you getting my drift yet? Moose tried to explain it to you yesterday, so I'm back at it again, trying to explain it to you again, right? We can watch James Freeman. We can watch Joe Cool. We can watch anybody's video, right? We trying to get to know how Larry feels about freedoms and standing up for his freedoms and rights and all of that. We don't need to hear it from James Freeman. We not on James Freeman's channel right now. We on Larry's panel early in the morning. So we're trying to get Larry to talk about Larry. You know, not from somebody else's experiences, from your own experiences. Okay.
And I totally understand that, and I'm not trying to say that that's not a good idea or a good suggestion, but the thing with me is I haven't had any experiences
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I haven't had any experiences not being able to express my First Amendment, Second Amendment, any of my amendments in years, because back when I was younger, when I was doing wrong, I thought my rights and freedoms were being trampled on, but I didn't realize that I wasn't being conducive for me or society at the time.
Okay, let's talk about some of those stories then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not about James Freeman's stories. Let's talk about some of them stories where Larry done did some shit and thought, you know, that he shouldn't have been whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you know, have the cops ever came to you and violated your rights? You know what I mean? What did you do? How did you react? How did you respond?
But there again, now we're talking about 40 years ago, and you got on me yesterday for talking about back then.
All right, have you had any encounters with the police in the past couple of months?
No.
Lies.
No, I haven't.
The cops riding by the block and see the drugs and all of that kind of stuff.
They just drive by.
Shit, then you expose that shit, yo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's content.
But
right?
Okay, I did that last year. When the cops came here to serve a warrant, I stopped them and asked them if we could do something about the house up there, and they told me I had to do their job for them.
Okay, well, don't make it sound like I'm forcing it out of you, right? That's content. That's something to tell the people. You know what I mean? Like, you got to create your own content. You don't want to keep trying to use somebody else's content to have people figure out who Larry is, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to train you to. Not trying to train you. I apologize. That's not my job. I'm trying to get you to understand, like, the only way you could get people here, it's not through other people's videos, through your experiences, through what you see. That's why I tell you to go outside with your camera, with your, record, walk down the street, make something interesting. You know what I mean? what went on in your neighborhood yesterday. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Right.
They was telling me that I should put the camera outside while we sitting on the corner. They told me that yesterday. And they said, well, you might have to edit some shit out. And I said, I don't know how to edit. You know what I mean? But they even said it. They even said that their shit is good content.
Right. Well, you know, kind of like this kind of goes back to what I was wanting to say is I believe we all have our strengths and weaknesses.
Stop holding on to your weaknesses. Stop holding on to your weaknesses.
Let me finish, damn it.
All right, don't be hollering at me. Now you want to get fired. Now you want to pipe up. Yo, I was trying to get you to. Oh, now you piped up this morning, huh? Huh? I ain't scared of you. Go ahead. What you saying, Larry? What you saying?
You're so funny. I love you. Anyway, how many times have you told people for them to be them, for a person to be who they are in these streets?
And I don't see nobody always pulling up somebody's goddamn videos to be them. You asked for it, Larry. I'm just saying. You asked for it, right? And most of the panels that I go to, ain't nobody else. I mean, only the inspirational videos, maybe, right? Then that's part of their show. That's part of their broadcast, right? But nobody really knows anything about Larry. We all know about what James Freeman does. And we could go watch James Freeman videos on our own. What? Okay, how about I ask you this? You said the title caught your eye, right? Did you watch the video before the title caught your eye?
No.
Ah. All right. So what I do, that's what I keep telling you. That's why I post videos on my page so you can watch them, right? Then you can have something to talk about. Yo, Sly, watch this video. Hey, da. And then you might want to play it. Yeah, check this out. Whatever, right? But you can't just like pull up a video out. Oh, the title caught my eye.
But at the same time, why can't I?
I mean, you can do what you want to do, right? But I'm just saying I need content from you. I don't need James Freeman's content from you.
Okay.
I'm not here to watch James Freeman's videos.
I understand that.
So that's not something that you're normally doing. So we need to. What I'm trying to get you is to get into a pattern for yourself, of yourself, and not of other people.
Right.
Because you can't live by other people. You only can live through Larry's experiences, right?
Right.
You can learn from other people, definitely, right? But you're 66 years old. I know you got some stories and some shit, and the police done violated your rights and shit like that, right? You 66 years old. You ain't live a normal. You ain't live a perfect life all your life, have you?
Oh no, I got scars on my wrists from when I was 18 years old when I got dragged through the woods.
Okay, so sometimes like some of them stories, like skid mark stories, sometimes some of them stories are content, Larry. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
I'm whoa, you almost catching up. Like I can feel you almost on that Talcott train. Yeah, I mean, hey, Larry, I just want listen. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, come hang out with you, right? Man, I'm not coming to hang out with you to watch James Freeman videos. Unless you watched the video already and it was something that caught your eye other than the thumbnail.
I understand that, but at the same time, I believe all my life I've kind of been the person who you could come to and feel safe. If you need a shirt, I'll give you a shirt. If you need some top ramen, I'll give you some top ramen. If you need to tell me your woes, your problems, your dealings, your hassles, or whatever, I've always been the person, to confide in, give you, basically like my title says, give you a safe place for you to be you. That's what I feel I have, a lot to offer to people. I do believe, yes, I need to come out of my shell a little bit more, but at the same time, I can't be sly shy. I can't be the entertainer. I can't be all fired up. You got to admit.
Yes, you can. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, you can be fired up and you can have the same energy, not my energy. You can have that energy for yourself. Stop saying what you can't do.
Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
How many streams do you go in where you're one of the top 10 people who have the most energy? Most of the streams that you go into, you're the energetic person, is what I'm trying to say, because that's Sly Shy. That's who she is.
Exactly.
I am the emotional, caring, loving, sympathetic man. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yes, we are different, but we are still one, though, Larry. You know why? Because you have the energy in you. I'm just here to pull it out of you. Right? So don't say that because I'm different, because I have the different energy, everybody's not going to be like me and all of that.
How many John Belushis were there?
Huh?
How many John Belushis were there?
How we get on John? Wait, John Belushi visit you? Did John Belushi?
My point is,
what was you smoking?
I haven't smoked anything. I think that's the problem. Anyway, my point
is that why your ass fired up?
My point is, in like the entertainment world, we have good actors, we have great actors, and we have once in a lifetime actors. And the same with comedians.
Okay. So
what I'm trying to get at is, you're our John Belushi. You're our you're the entertainment.
Whoopi Goldberg. Go ahead. I know. Go ahead. Name all the. No, don't name the light skin ones. You really want to name the black ones? Go ahead. Name them. It's like,
you understand where I'm trying to go with. So.
I do understand, Larry, but
I'm not trying to say what you're telling me is not good information. And yes, I do need to focus on these things, but it's going to take me time, because I've always been the person that's just sat back in the corner and listened and gathered in and learned that way.
You're going to make me do a yurt you're going to make me do it what I was doing the yurt this morning.
What's that?
You see what I'm doing?
Okay.
Head palming, shaking my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing all at the yurt this morning. I had to come over, had to leave them, right? Because I was doing my thing in the chat there, right? But I had to leave there to come here to watch James Freeman. Oh, I'm sorry, no. I'm just saying, Larry. I need you to get. Firing. You getting fired up is not not to be like fussing at me about who you are. Right? That's not what I want. I don't want you to get fired up like that. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. No, you're not going to have my energy. But when you want people to come to your stream this early in the morning or whatever time it is around the world for them, you want to have content. You want to give them content, not James Freeman, not nobody else's, not even mine. The only reason we pulled up my video is because we was talking about standing on your rights and freedoms and how they violate rights, right? So, like, if you haven't, we want to know about Larry's experience or how Larry feels about standing up for freedoms and rights and stuff. Not through James Freeman. That's all I'm saying. Not through other people.
Right. No, and I totally understand that. But at the same time, I'm giving the platform to everybody to express their opinions, their thoughts, and their freedoms and their rights.
Yeah,
and
but
that's what I feel my best quality I have to offer is a safe place for everybody, for them to be them.
Right. True that. You're right. Now, how many people you got up on your panel?
I got you, Moose, and me, and 7 in chat.
Okay, so you got 7 in chat because of the conversation we're having, I believe, right? Because
I'm sure.
So this is what I'm talking about, Larry. This is what the people want. The people want when they go to different places. Like when I go to different places, I check them out and I see where I can fit in. If I don't fit in, I don't go there, right? Or if I don't like what the stream is about or whatever, I don't stick around, right?
Right.
If I come to your stream and I gotta coach you for the energy that for your stream, we don't want people here for me and Moose.
Brother, how are you?
He's lost in translation, Larry. Moose, come back.
I'm back. I'm here. I was
follow the yellow brick road.
What's up, brother?
The sky.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Kidro's down there, and he says that he'll be happy to show everyone how much that the auditing process is nothing but a need for provoking and baiting. And I think that discussion would be amazing because we have two sides of the coin here. We have the people that think it's nothing really, to go out and do your justice. And we have someone here who feels differently. So maybe Kidro should come up, speak his mind, his heart, and share with us and add to the show.
Hey, I gotta quickly interject here. This Keela Townsend that's saying hi is my twin. I have twins, a boy-girl twin, and this is my youngest kid. It's first time being here in my chat, and I wanted to welcome her and say hi to her, and thank you for being here.
I love you so much, Larry, but you read that well. That's how you sound. I love you so much, man, but you do. You sound like you read that well. I love you, though. Thanks for being here, twin. Good morning.
What is going on? Abnorm in the house. Jeff hates pigs. Mary's down there. ERM. And Larry's daughter. What a beautiful day.
Thank you, Moose. Thank you for letting us know who's in the chat, because I damn sure can't see the chat, but I appreciate all of you being here this morning. Larry summons me somehow I heard I don't know how he did it, but he summons me and I'm here. And I think he just needed he needed the voice of his mama.
Hey, brother, that's not funny.
What's not
Hey,
funny? Needing the
Did you hear my
voice of-
monologue this morning or what?
Say it again.
Did you hear my monologue this morning for Larry?
No, I missed it.
Man.
It was fire.
Yeah, he had a good one for Talcott last night too, and somebody tried to diminish it. Yo, I hate them people sometimes. No, I don't. I'm lying. I don't hate them, but I don't like
You just
people
don't like them.
I don't like when you try to do something, you know, even if whatever they think in their head. Where's my nail? But whatever they get in their head, right? They just run with that instead of really looking at what you're doing. What you're doing is you're going with the flow. You're keeping the flow of Talcott and his audience and everybody. You know what I mean? You're keeping the flow. I don't understand why people are hating on you. I really don't.
They're jealous.
You know what I mean? Yeah, well, but why?
It could be moves. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing jealous of. You know? I mean,
Exactly.
I have a good life, but it doesn't mean you can't have a good life too.
Right. I mean, you are hilarious wherever you go. It's like, you know what I mean? They want to pick apart Moose is not, somebody said, somebody said that shit last night. Yo, and I had to make a comment on it. Like, why would you say that about him? You know what I mean? Don't do that. You know, like you be around every day and you lick boots too. So, you know what I mean? Don't be trying to, diminish somebody else, what somebody else is doing. You know, if you don't like them, don't like them. Leave them the fuck alone. That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
It's all good. It's a good thing for me because then they start talking about me and then I start getting subscribers.
You understand? Because they going to want to know who this Moose fella is, right? But still, I don't like them putting a light on you for no reason, right? Let that shit go. That's what I'm even trying to coach Talcott. Let that past anger shit go. You know what I mean? Move on. Stop letting people trigger you about the past. Just move on. You know what I mean? And that's what these people, they holding on to shit. Let it go. Let Moose do Moose. You know what I mean?
Man, they're still going on that whole, you got them shut down, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're like 6 months into the year, man.
Exactly, right? Like, why y'all still holding on to that shit? Like, ain't nobody else holding on to it. So why is you holding on to it? Right? Everybody else moved on. Hopefully. Now I heard Tommy's questioning Talcott about the clips. And then I hear the Yurt fella questioning about the clips. Like, let it be. Go with the flow. Stop trying to complicate every fucking thing in these YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Stop trying to keep chaos going for no reason, right? Because then you're going to start having Talcott knowing who Talcott is. He going to start, because he did it last night, he going to start thinking, they might turn on me. And then you're going to give him something negative in his brain, right? And he ain't going to trust nobody. And then he ain't going to have no friends again. Right? We trying to get him to see that people do really care about him and want to be there for him. Even though we still clown him and shit like that, but we still there. We show up. We support him. Right? But if you keep putting in his head that people going to turn on him, he ain't going to get better. He going to stay stuck. And why keep carrying that on? Like, people in the past, they did this. People in the past, they did that. Fuck, when you going to let go of the past and move on? And that's just how I feel about it. I see people, trying to pick apart. The clips are fun. Talcott loves the fucking clips, okay? He enjoys them because it gives him attention. It brings people to his channel. It gets him subs. It gets him all of that because they like the clips. That's what he wants. He wants to be able to sit in his fucking chair and get what he want to get. So people need to get out of their imagination, brother and sisters. All right, back to Larry. Can we get back to Larry now? Can we get back to Dirty Larry? They're
Can
here
we
in
get back
the
to me now?
See, Larry, you fuck it up. All right, Larry. So let's get back to you. All right. So did you get anything? Did you understand anything? I know this is your safe. Everybody want a fucking safe place now. Can anybody in these YouTube streets have their own space? This is my
You're not allowed
safe
to have your own opinions or your own personality or your own cadence. You must talk the same as me and I as you, so that way we can bore everyone to death.
I love you, Moose, man. I love you, man. The way you put shit together, because you think like I think, but you say it quicker than I can.
It's because my brain's always going like a mile a minute.
Yeah, because you're witty. I'm witty. You know what I mean? You're witty. You think fast. You know what I mean? And it's ain't nothing wrong with it in my eyes. There's nothing wrong with it. I'd rather be, think on my feet and witty and, funny and all that kind of shit than everything got to be so negative all the damn time. Every time somebody do something, you got to find a way to make it the opposite. Nah, yeah, I mean, like, why? So, I was in OTW's chat. But, glad to be here with you guys now. Larry.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we get back to you now?
No.
See, this is what I keep telling you.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We need to get him a shot collar or something.
We gonna have to. I'm gonna stop showing up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start making your ass do some shit. I'm gonna stop showing up. I'm gonna be at the back door looking, recording. I'm gonna be at your back door recording your shit.
But then he's gonna send me over there to knock you out and bring you back to the studio.
I know. Hey, did you get a text? Did you get a DM this morning, Moose?
From who?
From
who?
You dirty Larry. It's the setup. Yo, Larry be setting me up just to show up here for him, man. I'm telling you.
No,
Larry be setting me up.
I honestly wanted to, lack of better words, approach you. I mean, I totally see your point of view, but I do need to break out of my shell. I do have a shell. I have had a shell most of my life.
Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. No, stop talking. No, because you keep saying no, because you keep saying I've been in my shell. I've been knowing you for 9 months now. Pipe up, you slave.
No, let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. What I'm trying to say is I have been one way for 60 some years. Okay. You are full of piss and vinegar every day. You gotta admit, in most of these chats, you're the most energetic person in that chat. What I'm saying is I'm offering a safe place for all of you to be you, and the other people to want to join in because of the people that I'm surrounded by, and create a community together.
Is that it?
I can't be Sly Shy. I only could be Larry.
And I understand that. That's what we want. We want you to be Larry. We don't want you to be Larry through somebody else's eyes. We want you to be Larry through your eyes, right? And we're trying to get Larry out of that shell that he's so comfortable with. We know that
I totally understand that.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish, please. Please let me finish. Let me finish. Anyway.
All right. Let her finish.
All right, Larry.
Hey, have you started yet?
No, I yield.
Oh.
I yield. Larry's gonna make me smoke, man.
We're waiting for you to finish.
I yielded.
No, now you yielded. All right.
Because this is not about me. This is about you, Larry. This is your safe space.
I feel it's about all of us creating.
All right then. All right then. But so you gotta talk to us, not you come up and then show. No, stop that. Stop. Don't get defensive. Stop it. You gotta talk to us, and first thing in the morning when you start your stream, talk to the people. You know what I mean? Like you want to pop up. All right, we got a video from for entertainment and free whatever purposes, and it's go like and share and subscribe to James Freeman. Why the fuck we need to go this early in the morning? Should we be going to like and subscribe to James? We trying to get likes and subscribes over here. We don't want to send them to James Freeman.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that I'm starting to understand is that Larry's not he's not the lead singer. You know what I mean? He's like the bassist. The bassist is quiet. He's over there. He's bobbing his head. He's playing his strings. You know, he's keeping the beat to the whole thing, right? He's kicking back, doing his thing. So he's part of the band, but he's not the lead singer, you know? So, he needs other people to come up and be themselves, and that's where the lead singer comes in, is with his guests. So you're totally right, Sly. I think Larry should be himself, open up a little bit more if you can, be as enthusiastic about it as you can, because if you really don't like doing what you're doing, then people they'll get that from your vibe, right? I like doing this. I enjoy it. I can rap with you for a while and have fun while I'm working. You know what I mean? This is just how I do it. Like, even at work, I'd be doing this all day. So, yeah, you're right, Sly. He doesn't need to be promoting other channels. I walked away when he started playing that video from Brian. I'm not, personally, that's just not my thing. Like, I come here to have conversations, to listen to stories and stuff like that. I don't want to watch other people's shows on here. If I want to watch Fox News, I'll watch Fox News. If I want to watch CBS, I'll watch CBS. And, you know, it was a good video. There's nothing wrong with it. But at this time in the morning, I'm not looking for super serious. I'm most people aren't looking for super serious first thing. They're grabbing their cup of coffee. They need a laugh, you know. They need something to start their day off with a light heart, you know, something positive, something, you know, I don't know.
That's why he DM'd. That's why his ass DM'd me first. Excuse me.
I got one
he
too.
Knew. He knew. Oh, you did get it? Oh, he did. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why he needed his lead singers. He wants to sit in the back, smoke his joint, and play the bass guitar and be quiet and chill.
But there's nothing wrong with that, because the singer can't. I mean, when the singer's singing, all the bandmates are playing instruments that make the singer sound better.
And that was kind of my point.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, man. Still go ahead with all. Stop capping.
I'm not.
You super sensitive this morning. What's going on? Go ahead and take a hit, man. Go ahead.
I already did.
Damn, you super sensitive this morning.
No, I'm just trying to show you that we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Basically.
We know that by now, Larry. To 9 months, I already know your strength is.
You do.
Huh?
You do. You know my strengths and weaknesses, but everybody else don't. And
Well,
see,
check this out, guys. Check this out real quick. The thing I'm trying to put out into this whole thing is just because Larry starts the lounge, like I understand that you're saying it's his responsibility to be the front man, right? But Larry kind of took my approach. He kind of took my approach where you kind of open up the discussions for people, and then you let the floor go, and people like make the show. The people make the show. Yep. Everybody who comes here makes the show. So Larry's not going to change that. So it's like the show is either going to live or die by the people that come here. So Larry's not changing. We just need to bring people here that want to be here, that have some energy to kind of be the yin and the yang. Because if I'm the yin, Larry's the yang. He's like, I'm totally uppity right now, and he's totally, chill.
I can start my own goddamn show then. What the hell I need Larry for?
I didn't say you needed Larry, but I'm saying that's how I'm saying that's how it all works.
I know.
And when he opens up in the morning,
right,
we make a choice.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you, Moose.
And I'm going to say this again.
But
listen,
that doesn't take the responsibility away from you, Larry, from stepping your game up. Just like I need to step my game up, just like Sly needs to step her game up. So we all need to do that.
I ain't got to step my game up. Speak for your damn self, Sandlot boy.
No,
I'm
nah. Sometimes you don't read the room right. It's those glasses.
How?
I need to get you some new glasses.
How do I read the room, Moose? I can't read. Lou Bass told y'all.
The problem is I was looking in the mirror right there. Sorry about that, Sly. I was looking in the mirror. I'm the one who can't read the room. That's not you.
Yes. I was going to say every room I go into, I can read. That's why I came in reading Larry this goddamn morning. I came in this room and read his thumbnail and heard him talking about showing James Freeman's video. I was like, let me read this motherfucker real quick.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to start your own, Sly, I'll support you in that too. As long as people aren't stepping on each other's toes, as long as you don't go, live during the Dirty Larry, morning hour, because I've made this part of the Moose cast here. Moose is people are criticizing me for restreaming all these streams, right? Well, I've decided to make a network of this, and I'm going to restream all my favorite broadcasts and the ones that I join in on, and people will have they'll have a place to come talk to me about the content or whatever. That's my spot. You guys keep doing you, and I'll come support you guys. So I think you should open up your own thing, because I think it would help us learn a little bit about you, a little bit more about how your style is and stuff. And Larry might actually be able to see a different broadcast and see how it runs, because all these
I have a channel already. I have a channel
but you got to
already.
do it. You got to get on it.
I be on it. People don't sub to it, yo. The fuck?
I'm sub to it.
I just did a video the other day. I just did a video last week, the other day, and look, I gotta pull people's to ask them, did they see my video? But I'm supportive of everybody else though. But I don't care. They don't have to sub to my channel. But look, if I want to, I can. It's not like I'm afraid to or anything like that. I got this.
I didn't say you were afraid. Don't make me think I'm chicken.
Yeah.
But I want to make it clear real fast that Sly loves you, Larry. I love you, Larry. and she's just trying to get you to open up to the people. Because if you don't open up, you're gonna close down, and the people are gonna leave you. So you gotta stay open. You gotta stay true to yourself. You gotta be your emotional self, dude. You've been I feel like you've been like hiding some of your emotions lately, whether it's anger or sadness or happiness or whatever. You're kind of mellowed out, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're Larry, but these people like
what it honestly is my emotional has grown. I don't get so overwhelmed like I used to, and feel the tornado of the feelings that I did and get consumed. I'm handling my emotions better than I was. And I believe I'm doing that because of the improvements I've made in a short time that I have. And it's because of you. It's because of you, Fly. It's because of you.
I know that speech by heart.
I want to point out,
Moose,
I
wait.
want to point out real fast. This is what the people wanted to hear. They want to hear you talk, Larry. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all Sly's trying to get you to do is to talk.
But I don't want you. What I don't want you to be is rehearsed. I want you to be real. I want you to be Larry, not rehearsed Larry. Not. I know that speech verbatim by now. You know what I mean? I want you to be Larry, funny, not naturally funny, not a broadcast or show funny. I want you to be natural Larry, and natural Larry is funny, is emotional. You get triggered, you know what I mean? But you know, you have to bring it. People have to know who you are to be here, right? On my channel, you can see who I am. On my Facebook page, you can see who I am. That's what makes people want, engage with me. They see who I am. I show it every time, right? Not saying you have to have the same energy or you have to match my energy, but you have to give me energy if you want me here. I don't want to run your show. This is your show, right? But you want me to come up here and be the star of your show. I've been there, done that.
I want everybody to be the star.
But we already know. But see, right now you don't have everybody, right? You only got me and Moose right now to come up and be stars, right? But you got to be the star too. You can't want everybody else to be the star at Talcott. You can't want everybody else to work Talcott, and you not do no work Talcott. I said it 3 times. Are you in the chat yet?
No.
You understand where I'm coming from? Now, everybody that was here is over at OTWs, right? Because I'm just saying, OTW is not the most energetic guy, but he brings content, he brings conversation, he brings, you know what I mean?
Right.
And not through other people's videos, unless it's one of the broadcasts that he was on and something might have happened that they want to talk about. You know what I mean?
But the only reason basically I was showing the videos is one, when I first start my broadcast, it's kind of a filler because I don't have anybody to talk to. But two, I see it working for so many other people,
right?
Doing that same thing. So I think I kind of believe why can't I?
Because you have to get in. Because you have to have the stage present for it, right? When you see other people doing it, do they have energy?
Sometimes, not all the time.
Well, then okay, so why are you doing what other people doing, though? To make your
if I'm not in an energetic mood one day, I can't fake being energetic.
No, then you say how you feel. If you ain't energetic, then you get up in the morning and you say, like Talcott does, well, I had kind of feelies day. I got in my feelers, or I had this, I felt like this, or I didn't feel like this. You start your morning by getting that shit out so people can help you get through it.
I tried telling you that though yesterday. I was tired and wasn't with it.
And what happened?
You kept on my ass.
And what happened? How many hours did you go?
I think it was 3 or 4 yesterday.
Whatever, right? I am not the headliner of your show. You are. I am not the headliner of your show. You are. I cannot be here with you every morning to start your show. You have to. And you got to start it with you, not somebody else.
I understand that.
I don't think you do. I keep saying it. I've been saying it for the past 4 months. Sound like I'm looping. Like the dead silence. Like it's taking you a minute. It's taking you 9 minutes to catch up.
No, that's not it.
What are you reading the chat? Is somebody saying something interesting in the chat?
Well, I could have swore that was part of the producer's job. So yes.
Wait, hold. Are you giving me attitude, sir?
Could be.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I gotta go use the facilities. I'll be right back.
Wait, I was getting ready to go use the facilities too, and I wasn't going to share it with you, but thanks for sharing, Larry.
Well, damn it. Can't win for losing.
Good job, Larry. I'm very happy with you holding your ground. Sly, I'm very happy with you sharing your feelings today. I am going to put together a short presentation for Sly Shy since I did one for Larry. But what happened? Where is everybody? What the hell's going on? All right. Well, I guess I'm taking over for a second. Let's see. Did something happen while I was on the phone? I was gone for a second, guys. All right. Let's see. Let's see if there's any new clips from the Jack Talcott clip collection.
Hey, Moose, we
What's
had
up?
to leave. We had to leave to give you your few minutes of, because this is me and your show. This is not really Larry's show. He's the bass player. He sits in the back. He smokes a joint and he be chilling. So we had to step away and give you the mic.
What? What happened? Oh, okay. I got you. All right, hold on. Talcott clips. There we go. Let's see. It's got almost 100 subscribers.
Did you see the OTW one this morning he played? No. They did one of him. I think Cage did one of him.
I saw one he did the other day. But
okay.
All right. Since you guys are kicking back for a second, I'm going to share this with you while I get Sly Shy's presentation going. All right. Jack Talcott has been arrested, folks.
Now about
what are you concerned about, Jack?
Talcott clip collection comment.
A life coach accused of making some bad life decisions tonight.
Court documents say he was naked at a community pool. ABC 15's John Erickson joins us. And John, a mom didn't hesitate to call the cops.
And Katie, it was that mom who says when she first spotted the guy, he was actually in the water, sitting in a whirlpool. Problem was when he got out of the water and was fully nude. Her kids saw the whole thing. She called the cops. There are coaches for football, for basketball, for baseball, but Jack Talcott is a coach for life. That's his job, a life coach. But police say the life coach made the wrong call when he walked around his apartment complex pool naked in front of kids.
First of all, this isn't a clothing optional property.
Police say that when they showed up at this complex, Talcott was still nude. They hauled him away. He's charged with felony indecent exposure. His website says he's been coaching people to make the right decisions for 15 years. People who live at the complex thinking the coach might need a coach of his own.
Yeah, it crosses the line anywhere, but particularly with kids. And there's kids here every weekend constantly. My kids, other kids, kids that live here full time.
When you live in a public arena like this, it's all about common courtesy. That's what I taught my kids.
She says it's important to let kids keep their innocence. Says that means keeping your shorts on at the pool. So she's happy that Talcott will get some life tips of his own from a judge. And we talked to him.
All right, folks, that's all we have for you today. I just have something quick to read before I give the show back to the rightful leaders of the broadcast. Now, Sly, your broadcast. This is your broadcast now, so we're giving it over to you. Here's how we start this. Welcome to the Get Right with Sly, the fearless segment where Sly Shy unapologetically shares the truth. Known for her unwavering strength and no-nonsense approach, Sly Shy has emerged as a powerful voice in the YouTube streets for almost 7 years. Initially catapulted into fame by her appearance on the renowned God of All Media's Paula and Slaves broadcast, Sly Shy has honed her skills and now graces the morning at the esteemed Dirty Larry's Coffee Lounge. While some may find her abrasive, Sly Shy's candidness stems from her dedication to delivering unfiltered truth. In her segment, she fearlessly tackles a wide range of topics, leaving no stone unturned. Her uncompromising pursuit of truth resonates with those who seek clarity and a fresh perspective. Join Sly Shy as she fearlessly shares her insights, challenging conventions, and shedding light on hidden realities. Her unyielding dedication to exposing truth is a testament to her hard work and unwavering commitment to sharing knowledge with everyone. Subscribe now to Get Right with Sly and be part of a community that embraces raw honesty and genuine dialogue. Prepared to be informed, empowered, and inspired as Sly Shy fearlessly paves the way to a world where truth reigns supreme. I yield.
Thank you, Moose. Thank you so much. The introduction is beautiful, Moose. Oh my goodness, you got me clutching my pearls. Thank you, everyone in the audience. I really appreciate the love. Oh my goodness, like this is unwaverly right now. Like the feeling is coming over me. Like I have so much to offer, and it will be entertainment. It definitely will be entertainment. I love you, Moose. Thank you. Everyone, thank you. I bow gracefully. I yield.
And you see, that kind of what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm echoing. There we go. That just shows one of Moose's great strengths. He just pulled that shit right out of his ass in like 2 fucking seconds and wrote a thing of gold that fit Sly to a T. And that's what I'm trying to say is that's what I'm bringing everybody is great people all together as one to create something great and feel safe.
You sound like Talcott, brother.
Maybe I did. I didn't see it. If I did, I'll need to look at that. But at this point in time, I thought it was a good point.
All right, listen. How do you think? What makes you believe that he didn't start that speech a month ago? I mean, that thing for me a month ago. What makes you think that he just pulled it out his ass? Like he did have to get to know me to be able to hit it dead on the nail, didn't he?
He took what he's seen to be able to pull it out of his ass, because that is Moose.
In 2 minutes.
He's able to just grow with things on the flow. He's on the flow type of man. He can gather a few words together, put them together, and present
Larry's
that.
saying I got my mama's spirit again, and I'm flowing like I'm on the rag.
I don't see that part, but see, there we go again. That just shows you.
Listen, Larry, what I'm saying is, right? Moose wrote that, even if it might have only took 2 minutes for him to write it, he wrote that over seeing me over this period of time in the YouTube streets. He didn't write it. Yeah, but he didn't just pull it out his ass and come together with "This is how Sly is." He's been paying attention to me for the past several months, and that's how he came up with his with his introduction.
Well, yeah, you have to have a baseline of the story to make the story.
Right. He didn't just, that's what I'm saying. He didn't just pull it out of his ass in 2 minutes. You understand where I'm coming from now?
But I think he did, though, in a way, too, though, because he's able to use the information that
he's trying to squeeze his nuts. I know. I hear it. I hear it coming. Moose, grab your balls. Larry's trying to squeeze them.
That ain't it at all.
Larry, come on, man. You too sensitive this morning. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, when you go from hot to cold, sometimes it's hard for me to.
Well, you gotta keep up, man. Yo, you going, listen, I'm not gonna want to be here with you if you're gonna be all defensive of everything I say, yo. Because I'm just, yes, you are. Look at you. I'm not. Sound like you got the spirit of your mama in you right now, and I'm not. I am. I will. I do. I love you, Larry.
Yeah, I love you too.
Larry said, fuck you.
If you think I said that, then I guess you don't know me very well.
Oh my God, Larry.
Yes, I know I was in my feelers right there, damn it.
Yeah, but Larry, I was talking about me, like, you know, I know you wouldn't say that, Larry. Come on, man. It's like, how many toes you got left, man?
How many what?
Toes. How many toes you got left?
I got 10, just like everybody else.
Oh, oh my God, you can't even keep up with the bit. Yesterday you had 3 toes left, Larry. Remember? Toes. I was cutting them off.
They grew back.
Oh my God. No, you're not doing this to me for the next 4 hours. I'm telling you now. I'm the fuck out of here. Shit. I gotta sleep something because you just I know I can't, huh?
Go get your sandwich.
No, I'm not
I think
hungry.
you need to get your blood pressure up. I think something's going on over here, Sly.
I do too, man. I think he's dragging, he lagging, dragging. He ain't pulling the wagon. The fuck?
We got Billy the Butcher.
I'm not moving, Moose. I'm sorry. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start my own broadcast at your hour or so to make you come over to my shit.
All right.
Cause I mean, I can't carry you, Larry. I can't.
I wasn't expecting you to, and I.
Who asked you?
You what?
What? Gee, what? Wait a second. Wait, what?
That's how you gotta do, Larry. You just gotta look. You just gotta turn on them. Ain't nobody asked you, Larry. Oh shit. Come on,
I get
brother.
what you're trying to do, Sly, and I actually was trying to do the same thing with you, but it's just like it's much like the Talcott thing. Like Talcott is Talcott, Larry's Larry, Moose is Moose, Sly is Sly. And so Larry's not gonna up the energy. Larry's not exactly like a spring chicken in his 20s. He doesn't wake up and have a rock solid,
Plan.
thingamajiggy. Rock solid plan. Yeah, he doesn't have a rock solid plan for the day. So
the biggest thing and the honest most thing is I
defending again. You hear it, Moose? He always got to defend it, right?
Ever.
He's just himself, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, we got to get other people up here. We got to get other people to have the discussions up here, and we got to get people to join in. And if people do that, then it's fine. Sly, he's not asking you to always hold the weight. He's just trying to figure out how to grow his channel a little bit. And once he grows his channel a bit, then
I'm fired. He gonna do me just like Talcott did you.
You're not fired. You're just you don't have as much responsibility. Like what we're doing right now is getting his show off the ground. That we're putting the work in to help him grow off the ground. And we grow through it too by our learning experiences, by the conversations we have, by learning the StreamYard and learning like me making videos and stuff. Like I'm learning all kinds of different stuff. And so, there's other things to be made here other than fiat and bullshit.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I show up.
Yeah, and I think if we criticize him every day, I think he gets the point. It's in the back of his head, So I think we need to let go for a little bit and let him just kind of be him and kind of like flourish, kind of like a caterpillar. No, seriously, think about this. Like a caterpillar, it goes in the cocoon, right? Comes out a butterfly. You don't touch it while it's a cocoon. So let it do its process. Let Larry do his process.
I'm 9 months in, Moose. Come on, man. We 9 months in. It's not like Larry just woke up to wanting to be a YouTube star yesterday. We are 9 months in.
But we've really been hitting it home on like pushing him lately. Because we know that he's been thinking about quitting. No, seriously, think about it. Like we've been pushing him a little hard.
About quitting? No, he has not been thinking about quitting.
Yes, he has. You ask him that question.
You've been thinking about quitting? I ain't never heard that shit before.
Well, what I told Moose one day is I was getting down in the dumps and not feeling confident in myself and what was going on in my broadcasting. And all my life, I've had, this is kind of sucks right now, Sly, because I feel like you think I'm doing whatever, okay? And I'm really not, okay?
You're getting your feelings this morning. That's what I see.
Wait, one at a time. Don't interrupt each other.
Okay. Right. What I'm trying to say is I've been fucked up for 66 fucking years. And I didn't know how to even start to look within myself. I have done a lot of improvement. And yes, I still need a lot of work. And I do accept everything you're telling me. But it can't happen overnight, for one. For two, when you got 66 years of bullshit you got to get rid of, it's going to take more than 6 months to get rid of it. And I've gotten rid of what I've gotten rid of because of you. Because I've listened to you. Because I fucking love you.
I'm not trying to take any of that away from you. You're right. It's not going to happen overnight, right? But you can't keep sitting in that spot making excuses.
I'm not making excuses, so that's what trying to tell you.
Stop getting upset. You're real sensitive this morning. I don't know what the problem is, but maybe we need to talk about why you feeling so sensitive this
Well,
morning.
the reason like I said earlier, we were bagging on him yesterday about it, and today
No,
again
we
we're
weren't
hitting him hard with
bagging
it.
on them. Stop saying that. We weren't bagging on them.
Okay, well, we were talking truth. We were giving him our
constructive
perceptions and stuff.
criticism.
We're
We
giving
were
him game.
giving him constructive criticism. That's what some of you guys need. Constructive criticism. Stop trying to fluff it for him all the time.
No, it's all right to prune the dead branches, but you gotta let the tree grow back before you prune it again.
Babe, I don't have, listen, I love Larry dearly, but I'm not going to keep allowing him to keep saying, oh, I've been stuck in this way for so long. I can't it's hard for me to get out of it, brother. You don't understand. It's not going to
I
happen
feel you.
overnight.
Excuses. I don't accept excuses either. I accept solutions. Like, and
There
that's
you
why
go.
I'm giving
That's
solutions
what I'm talking about.
to the
Yes.
problem. Like I've
Yes.
been given solutions on how we can fix the broadcast and whatnot. But it's up to you to take the solutions and find solutions, because not every
Take it
solution
away.
is for everybody.
Well, I listen, that burn, all right. And I'm trying to explain this to Larry and you too, for you to understand, right? I can't keep being someplace where I gotta keep trying to get somebody else to do what they need to do for them, right? It takes my energy away from me, because they just keep saying, oh, well, yo, this is what I'm trying. It won't, just like Talcott, it won't change if you don't keep trying to turn it over, right? If you don't keep trying to move it, it's going to stay there. It's going to stay stuck, right? And that's what I'm trying to get Larry to realize, that I don't want him to continue to make excuses to stay stuck because he's been in his way for 66 years, right? You got to broadcast. You want people to get to know who Larry is, what Larry brings to the table and stuff like that. Not through other people, not through me, not through Moose, not through the YouTube streets, right? You have to gain confidence in yourself to be able to bring it out of yourself, to be able to draw people in. You can't draw people in through me. What I'm trying to get you to understand, you have to be able to draw people in through you. And it's not I'm ragging on you or trying to hurt you. I'm trying to give you constructive criticism so you can get out the slump, so you can get up out the slump, not stay down here. Well, it's been 66 years. Well, you don't expect me to change overnight, do you? Come on, man. You got me sounding like Paul.
But
right?
At the same time, you make me feel like I haven't used your words to improve.
No, that's how you feel. That's your shit. That's not my shit. That's how you feeling. You're feeling like you're not adequate enough. That's not me.
How are you not making me feel adequate
because if I'm making you feel some kind of way, then you need to look at why I'm making you feel that way. Right? Why I'm making you feel that way. See, I'm not making you feel that way. You're feeling that way on your own because you're not hearing the constructive criticism. You keep like Anna. Oh, but you're not seeing what I've done. You're not giving me no credit for what I've already done. No, I'm not going to give you credit for what you already done. If I gave you credit for what you already done, right? Now we try to move on to something different. We try to build you up for something else so I can give you credit for that too. I'm not going to validate you and then look, help you validate yourself. And then you sit back for 3 more months. Then you sit back and not do no work for 3 months. And then we want to come back to validating Larry again for what he's done in the past, what he did in the past. Now what he doing now? Give me credit for what I've already done, damn it. Don't be so hard on me. That sounds like Anna. I'm just saying. You know, I'm one, and Moose just said it. I'm one that just not going to keep, you know, I just don't go for the bullshit, Larry. You should know that by now. And it's not saying that you're bullshitting me. You're bullshitting yourself, right? Because you keep staying stuck. You keep holding on to the past 66 years of you not being a certain kind of way. And then you get comfortable with it. Then you get comfortable with it, and then you want other people to get comfortable with you just being your way.
If it was that way, I wouldn't have changed at all.
This comes down to both of us see a lot more in you than you're willing to see in yourself. For some reason, you don't see the power that you have and the charisma that you carry. I've seen it, dude. I've seen it at times. Myself, like I looking in the mirror, I'm my biggest critic. Okay, so I can look at all my broadcasts and I can tell you what days were my best days of actually having good days in my life, and which days I was having a bad day in my life. We both see way more in you, Larry, and it's not that you're letting us down. You're not letting us down. We just want this broadcast to be everything it could possibly be, and for it to be everything it could possibly be, we need you to speak up more. We need you to, because you're the leader of this broadcast. This isn't my broadcast. When you get monetized, you're going to be the one collecting the check, not me. So it's one of those things that, like, if you really want to be a broadcaster, if that's something that you want to do, then one of those things it's like you got to do your push-ups. You got to look into some content that you want to share with the people. You got to find something that makes you passionate inside. Something that makes you that charming, charismatic Larry that you can be. It doesn't matter what you find to be. It could be sexual. It could be a gardening. It can be fixing your batteries, or you could show people how to make something. People want to see more about Larry. Like that's what people come to these small channels for. They come to the small channel to see more about the person, to see more about a human that they can relate to, somebody that might be down the street from them. You know, like you might be somebody right around the corner from me, Larry. They don't know that, you know, and so like that's what it's about, man. Like, and when you've been basically, I have to say it really raw. You're using other people's content, just like many other people out there. They're using people's content as a crutch. It's a crutch. It's a huge crutch, and you need to take that crutch and you need to throw it out the window, and you need to make your own content. You need to spread your voice, your truth, and your way. You need to spread your ideas and your hobbies and what makes you happy, you happy in your life and shit. And you need to really like think, do you want to do this every day? I don't. I really don't want to do this every day. So I'm not going to be that guy.
You are very right. Yeah, I am using the videos as a crutch. I believe, and that you're hitting the nail right on the head as far as that goes. Definitely.
Because you don't create any content of your own first. Like when you wake up, right? Not let me scroll through YouTube and see what I can find to talk about. You understand where I'm coming from? Not right. Let me scroll through YouTube and get a thumbnail. No. That's clickbait. You don't want to clickbait. Like I told you the other day, you clickbaited me. You got me up here to fuss at you about your thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like you want people to come for you, not because of something you saw on the news. Even when Brian does the videos, Brian got commentary. He's breaking it down. He's talking about, you know what I mean? Not just showing.
And that's his thing. That's right. What people know him for. Like that's his passion. He's passionate about it. It inspires, fuel that you need. And what the thing is your broadcast isn't. It's not your passion now. So whatever we're talking about, not passionate enough for you to get fired. So what we're talking about not important. It's not. Whatever, you could say whatever you want, but it's not important to you. You don't really care about it as much as you think you do. Because I can talk about shit I'm passionate about for hours and hours and hours. Okay. And it's not a hit on you, Larry. It's just a critique on every content creator out there. If you're not passionate about what you're creating, everybody can see it.
No, I understand that. I gotta let my dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay. But Moose, I feel you, you know, and that's what keeps me in the YouTube streets, right? And that's keeps me supporting you guys, because you know, all of y'all bring something, you know what I mean? All of y'all give something. And if it's good, bad, or indifferent, right? It's for you to think for yourself and take what you need, right? But man, I just go with the flow now. And it's like, you know, why be combative and arguing and all that bullshit, right? I can't. I want to enjoy life. I want to see the glass half full and not half empty.
Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be empty, and we don't always have to like look at the doom and gloom, dude. Like I'm not really interested in talking about all the doom and gloom right now when we got like spring in Maine right now. You know, all the flowers are getting blooming. We've got everything going right now. Like you can be out there planting some shit in the garden. Okay, so maybe you're not gardening. Maybe you're out there in the park or something, you know? There's just so much other shit to be talking about rather than the negativity that's going on in the world and the doom and gloom. You know, who cares that people aren't standing up for rights and freedom? Yeah, okay, that's one of the biggest things. We're all going to be genocided. We're all going to be, you know, thrown in camps one day. But guess what? Guess what? If we can't live one day with a little bit of just like peace, you know what I mean? That's exactly what the people on top want. They want you to go through every single day stressed. Oh, this, my car, this, my payment, this. Oh, my taxes went up. Oh, this, Ukraine, this. Oh, Biden, this, Trump, this. It's like every single thing that you see on the news and television is like it's gearing you up to be pissed off. It's gearing you up for a bad day.
Yup. You ain't never lied. I don't have to answer that. That's my other device. But you're right, Moose, and that's what. And I guess that's what when I come up on the panels and some of the panels, and when I hear that stuff, I'll be like, oh no, not again. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, can you build something off of it? Can you build something positive off of all the negativity, right? And that's what my energy is. I want to build off of all of that bullshit. Like, yeah, that shit don't affect me for real, right? Because if I participate in the debates and the back and forth about it, it ain't gonna do nothing, like you said, but feel arguments and feel anger and all of that kind of stuff. They don't want us to be happy.
Look at Paul and Dick's. They were arguing, you know, again about monogamy and polyamory or whatever. Dude, that's like another 2 hours down the drain or whatever. You know, like
But
I don't
it's
even.
good content. It's good content though.
I know, but I'm not saying it's not good content. I'm just saying that for
I know what you
me,
mean.
for me, I don't need to sit there for 2 hours and listen to that. I've already listened to it a few times, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it, but just like the Talcott loop, like I like when he busts out the loop. When he gets on that PowerPoint presentation, he starts flowing. You know, like I enjoyed that. I was like, wow, you know, he's actually putting in work. And Larry, that's the kind of thing that we need to see from you. We need to see you start coming up with like some ideas. You could even like hit me up with the ideas and I could help make them happen. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a ton of time, but like if you give me some ideas, you bounce them off me, we can make the show a little bit better with segments, with, you know, I could help you out with a couple you know, slides or pictures or something, you know, something. And that's the best thing. Oh, Larry's not even here right now. That's the best thing about it too, is like everything could always be improved, you know, and the more we improve, the more people out in the crowd will respect us because they'll see the hard work that you put it in and they'll see the improvement. Larry.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I think you're doing. I think you're on the right path. We got a huge echo going on. I don't want you to lose hope. I don't want you to get all bummed out or anything. I want you to be inspired. I want you to find something that you actually are inspired to talk about. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's knives, if it's your son, if it's trailers, if it's bicycles. Like, it doesn't matter if other people like what you like. You need to understand this. What people are like, the people in the crowd right now, those probably aren't your audience forever. There might be a few like Jeff and Sly or whatever that will support you, but they're gonna come and go, right? And so you got to understand that you got to reach for the back of the room and talk about the woman who acts like your mama. You got to reach for the back of the room, Larry, and give them whatever you have to present. Okay, present whatever inspires you, whatever makes you fucking feel good. Because if you don't start doing that, then you're just gonna have a dead show every day.
I could tell you how to start your show. You can start your show about me. Listen, you could come up in the morning and say, that damn Sly Shy, she got on my damn nerves so bad yesterday. She made me want to, you know what I mean? Like, you can like they did the Moose. They drug Moose through the mud. You can do it. Look, and then when it gets
It's not even about that. I'm talking about anything, man. If he wants to talk about building a damn battery, let the man talk. And we'll talk about the woman who acts as my mama later, because that would actually be my mom, because my wife doesn't act like my mama. My wife is my wife, and she presents herself like that, and she does all the duties of a wife and not a mother. To me, she's a mother to our child. But I appreciate your perspective, Emperor. See, you are the emperor of the enslaved ones. I am the leader of the free people. I associate with no one. I am no leader to you or anybody out there. I am just the leader of the free people, whoever decides to be free.
No doubt about it.
Larry, where are your lines? Are your lines pent to the refrigerator?
Oh, speaking of that, maybe I should start sending Larry a script. And Larry, if you do that 5-minute video, that like 5-minute intro for your show, you will be like 100 steps above Senor Talcott, who's 2 months in and still has another 5-minute clip that I asked him for.
Well, I'll gladly accept any scripts, pointers, tips that you can give me, and I will utilize them as best as I can.
Don't he sound like a robot, Moose?
Yeah, you probably got to restart your computer.
No, I said he sounds like a robot, not he roboting. He sounds like a fucking robot, I said. I said that about Talcott too. When Talcott used to talk, he used to sound like a robot.
It does not compute.
See? Oh shit! All right, well, Larry, I'm telling you now, man.
No, we're done with that, Sly. Larry, I'm gonna tell you right now, brother. If you want it, go get it. If you don't want it, don't get up. Don't get off your ass and go get it. Don't bitch to me though, too, if you don't want it. If you don't fucking want it, don't bitch to me. If you fucking want it, let's go. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's go. It's Sly, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna white boy this right now. It's I don't even know if I should sing this. This is Larry's show.
Go for it.
It's that song, I forget who it's by. It goes, go hard, nigga, or go home, nigga. Go hard, nigga, or go home, nigga. Basically, that. It's Jim Jones. Jim Jones. That's that fight music right there. Hold on, we gotta start this. We gotta throw this shit on. This is about to pump you up, bro. If you need to listen to this every day before you start your broadcast, like this is the shit that you might need this in your life right here. Hold on.
Well, I tried the boss. I tried to tell him to look in the mirror and tell him, you know, he's the boss, right? I tried.
Is it Jim Jones or is it damn. Oh, Roy Jones Jr. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. See, Jim Jones is another rapper. But here we go. Let's go. Let's see. We got to do this. This is for everybody out there. We're sharing this with the purpose of inspiring Larry, okay? It's karaoke time, Sly. I expect you to help out.
Don't worry, I got the bows.
You know what I'm saying? How does this not pump you up? Gotta keep putting some in there, otherwise they're gonna copyright strike us because Moose is here. Yeah. Sly's getting it. I'll go home.
Go hard, nigga. Go home. Yes, Moose. Yes.
Gotta get some of that pump. Get that blood pumping. You know what I'm saying, Larry?
Yo, did the chat see me dancing, y'all? Did the chat see me go hard?
I gotta go get my dog. I'll be right back.
Larry.
Damn,
Moose.
we didn't even get a response on that
I
one.
know,
Sly.
Moose, right? Larry just should have asked us what
Larry.
relevance. Look, he should have asked us what relevance did this have to do with anything.
What do you have to offer me, Moose?
What relevance was this video? I mean, what are you trying to say, Moose? I knew that was Mitchell. Did you remember? Do you remember me yesterday saying I thought that London?
Hey, that's Mitchell? That's Mitchell?
No, I thought. Listen, yesterday I told London I thought that he was Mitchell. Today Mitchell came in OTW's chat, Mitch McLovin. Right? So I was dying because I was like, well, damn, did he hear me say that yesterday? Yeah, you know, you see how the universe works? So Mitch Lovin is Mitch, is champ.
What did I miss?
Mitch Lovin is champ.
I'm glad, man. I like Mitch.
I like Mitch.
We had our little like beef in there, but there's no reason for it on my part.
Yeah, you know what? It really, and I always say this because when they do that.
Hey, can you turn your vibrator off over there, Sly? Thank you.
I'm vibrating now.
Something was vibrating over there.
You sure that was me? That might have been the wifey on the other line.
Oh, snaps.
She might be getting some work done you don't know nothing about.
Oh, dang. Sly's trying to pull an unslaved one right there, saying the kid's not mine.
Listen, I'm just saying it might be, you might got the two-way going and forgot to push the whole button.
Hey, it's a good thing it's not a boy. We'd know straight up whether it was or not.
Yeah, man. I see, like, like I remember on Paul's joint one time, somebody was giving O'Shea like this real heartfelt talk, right? And O'Shea like just didn't even pay it no mind. Like, yo, he just went off to some whole other bullshit. Like that person.
That's how O'Shea is. He doesn't listen to you.
Not me. It was somebody else.
I know.
Oh,
I went up on his panel one time, right?
Oh,
and he you were there, I think. I think you went on his panel with me and he was just being a douchebag. And I was like, all right, I'm not coming back. Peace.
Yeah, that's the time. Yeah, yup. That was the time.
He's dumb.
Yup. Samantha. Everybody's in OTW. You hear me?
That's fine, dude. That's fine. I mean, we can go over to OTWs too if that's what you're feeling, but
no, I was there before I came here. But I didn't. Then I felt a little like somebody might have been watching me. I said, I better go. I better get to my job. I said, I better get to my job before I'm noticed somewhere else.
Well, you notice my name's Billy the Butcher, right? There's a reason I changed my name.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason I changed my name because Larry was going to send me after all the people who don't show up for the coffee hour.
Oh.
Say, Larry, you putting hits out on people if they don't show up?
Well, they don't call me Dirty Larry for no reason.
It's not too trade. All right, I'm gonna stay out of that chat. I'm sorry. I'm frozen. I noticed I'm frozen. I'm frozen.
You're not on our end.
I'm on my end. All I see is me sitting there. I ain't moving.
We got Christos in the house. We got Michael Stevens in the house.
Hi, Michael. Hey, Groovy brother. Good morning, Groovy brother.
What's up, Michael Steven? Christos. Hey, so Larry, another thing to point out, because I just had some more coffee, brother, is
what happened?
He froze.
That's what it was. Like, left us on a cliffhanger.
So OTW News is going live at the same time as you, right, Larry? So if you don't have as much charisma as OTW News, it's like the popular girl at school. People are going to go hang out with the popular girl at school, you know? So what that means for you is we either need to pick a different time, or you got to niche up, or you got to get that cattle prod.
I'm going to probably need a cattle prod.
Little shot of adrenaline every morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told him to stay away from that gas station. I told him to stay away from that gas station dab.
I mean, honestly, I don't advocate talking to Tommy about raising your vibration, but at this point, I'm willing to take any offers, Larry.
Yeah, but
so what you're saying I'm not vibrating enough, Moose, that we need we need more of a powerful vibrator. Is that what you're telling me? Well, we need one that burns on both ends.
Well, you're not getting them shaking over here.
The biggest problem is though, if I hit that crack pipe once,
it's
I
my
would
time.
Down.
I'm sorry, Larry. Didn't mean to cut you off. Moose, you know what it is. It's my time.
Nope. We're not near the camera. Sorry, can't do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway,
I've already got enough people on these YouTube streets that are making cases against themselves for alleging, that I'm a child abuser or whatever. So And I'm taking notes of all these streams and all these people that are doing it because, like, if it does come to the day where I have to, I'm going to take care of it.
I've seen that stuff a long time ago too about how they use shit against you like that, and it's just sad and not right.
That's because they don't have anything else to do with themselves. They gotta find fault in everything somebody do. It's always gotta be something negative, never nothing positive and happy,
It's
right?
true, but they think they can get away with it because it's online. And the thing is, like, if Sean was standing in front of my face, I'd knock him the fuck out saying that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You ever try to say something like that, come out of pocket on me, I'll knock your ass out.
I missed it. I ain't see it, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
Me.
no, I put his ass in his place real quick, and he started backstepping because, like, he knows I'm not messing around with him.
Sometimes your personal, you gotta know, you gotta think for yourself, right? About what you say out your mouth about somebody else's family, child, whatever. You still gotta you still gotta be held accountable, or you know what I mean? You can't just go in the streets and just say I can say what I want and start any kind of rumor and it's okay. Then that shows your, how honorable and correct you are when you start doing stuff like that. How you gonna talk about somebody's child? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not just that. It's trying to paint me as a father who's neglecting my child when my wife is standing right there. Just because you can't see her doesn't mean she's not there. So that's the main thing. And it's fine. It's fine if you guys talk about me and you say anything about me. Like, I'm all fun with that. But you try to bring my child involved into it, and you try to make some weird shit with the state and my children, and you're setting yourself up for a bad time, basically. Because I have all the time in the world in between working to like research all this, to call lawyers, to call all kinds of people to like handle all these things for me. It's like,
Talcott is listening. He's gonna say, "Oh, you got time, huh?"
I know he's gonna listen, and he's like, but dude, me and Talcott are doing good. Like
no, I'm just saying, the certain clips, right? He gonna clip that. He gonna say, "Oh, that mother."
He's gonna be like,
said he was
I
busy.
thought you don't have time.
He had the word.
Well,
yeah. That's the part I'm talking about. See,
in between digging holes, I could ask Siri questions. I could be like, all right, who's the best person to find this? What's this? I can call Nubs. I can call Mary. I can call my uncle. I can call, all these people that I know that have connections and stuff. And I can figure out whatever I need to figure out. It's just that my whole point is over. It's just like, stop messing with me. Otherwise, you're gonna get the bull, dude. You don't want to mess with Moose. Like, as you've seen, I could be your best friend or I could be your worst enemy. And I could do way worse than what I did to Paul on accident. That was an accident, what happened to Paul. That wasn't even a deliberate move. Like, imagine if I was deliberately coming after you.
I don't want to picture that. I like the Sandlot boy that I know and I love, and I don't want to picture the villain that the Sandlot boy can be. Okay. I don't want to picture you, the old man on the other side of the fence with the dog. Now, I'm sitting here and I apologize for this, but I'm looking at the chat, their chat, not yours, Larry. And everybody's there, Larry. Everybody's there. Oh, shit. Larry, are you with me?
I'm with you. I'm happy with what's happening.
I know you are. I know you are. Long as you ain't got to do no work, I know your fucking ass is happy. Yo. So look, we're gonna start naming your sofa tilted. We're gonna say Larry sits on that tilted sofa in front of that tilted window. With his light off and on, drifting, listening to the sound of the horn from the train, blowing in the wind. till he got to clean up the 2-year wood in his yard. Then he got to let the dogs out. Then he got to watch the police ride past the druggies, and the tweakers, and the trash. Yet he still sits on his crooked sofa with his tilted window.
Hey, is the sofa really crooked?
No, you know I gotta give him a Talcott, man. we say in Talcott's fireplace is 3 degrees tilted.
Larry, the people want you to go over to OTW News and invade.
Invade, huh?
They want you to stay on this broadcast. Keep doing your broadcast, but they want you to go on OTW News.
You know how to do that, Larry?
I know how to share his broadcast. If that's what you're meaning.
So do you know how to go to his broadcast and go up on his panel?
Okay, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Sometimes
You've
try
been
that.
there before.
If you in the morning, if you see somebody live and you're streaming, and just like Paul does, Paul goes, he keeps his stream open and he go on OTW's panel. But you got to go there talking, saying something, being a part of, though. You can't just go there sitting on your crooked couch with your tilted window. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Just saying. No, Larry will go there and just sit there and be quiet. You're not Rob C, Larry.
Yeah, that's true. You're not pretty enough to do that. And
Yeah.
just so you know, Larry, you gotta be willing to let the stream die too. You gotta be willing to once you see the energy level has dropped off, like you don't have to be the Energizer Bunny, like chug chugga 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 chugga, but you know once the energy starts dropping off, people stop having things to say. Instead of having a stream just continue on and waste people's time, it's better to just cut it. You'll have more people that will subscribe to you. You'll have more people that like the channel. You'll have more people that actually like engage with you. And when you look at your channel analytics, you'll have less people switching the station. You know, people might actually watch your show from 0 minute all the way to hour 1. But if you have a 6-hour show, then one person might watch the whole show. But most people aren't. And that actually is bad for you. That's bad because your algorithm helps you by how many people stay on your show, how long they watch, and if they watch the whole show, it actually helps them promote your channel, which will bring more people. So in a roundabout way, shorter streams with higher energy will all around help you to grow faster.
Like Talcott. Talcott does shorter streams now. To keep people interested. You know what I mean? And
People want more.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll stay tuned. He'll say something crazy at the end, and they'll stay tuned, and they'll come back the next day. And then he'll get more subs, more viewers. You know what I mean? He knows how. Listen, it is a method to all of their madness, Larry, like you said, right? You just got to pick yours. You can't have somebody else's. You got to have your own method, your own madness. Right?
That's true.
And I'm sitting here and I'm done. Boy, I'm so dedicated to you, but you don't know how bad I want to turn this TV up and go in this chat right now and see what they talking about because it looks so interesting. Even Chef is there. You know what I mean? Chef, hey, see, Chef don't show up often, but when the chef show up, it's just something to me. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. But they just look like they're having so much fun. Moose, you watching or you in the yard?
I'm putting the baby down for a nap.
Okay.
We got Jessica Jane in the house. We got TAO in the house.
That's the Dow.
TIO.
Dow. It's not Tao, it's Dow.
Dow. TAO. Which one is it? TIO.
If you've been watching Paul and Slave, you should know what the Dow is. He's always talking about the Dow. It's the way, dude.
Okay. I guess
Ancient
I'm already
Chinese
living.
wisdom.
I guess I'm already living the Dow. So yeah, look, it's way behind me. You know, sometimes I be passing shit and it's got to keep up. So, hi, Larry.
Yes, ma'am.
Still waiting for something, brother.
I thought we were all enjoying each other's company.
Me and Moose is enjoying each other's company, Larry.
Okay.
We don't even know who you are.
If you didn't know who I was, then you wouldn't be here.
No, I usually go to places.
I think you missed the bit on that one.
Yeah, you did, Larry.
But it's all good, guys. It's all good.
Well, enlighten me.
The thing about hanging out is I don't hang out with people very much. I don't. You know, I'm always either like doing something, going hiking with my wife, or traveling. You know, hanging out doesn't really happen much. So we got to get to some topics. Got to get to some fire, some grill. Let's grill some ribs or something up. Get something going. Tell us about Larry. Larry.
Once I start yarning, it's over. I'm just letting you know.
She's dying. We need to get this cattle prod for the whole studio.
Coffee done wore off. Dab done wore off. Shit, I gotta reload, Larry. Come on, man.
So what would you like to know, Jeff? Ask a question and I'll answer it.
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff wants to know what Larry's preferred fabric of lingerie he likes his women to wear.
Good question.
I didn't catch all of it. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Larry, you got to keep up. We're trying to give you content, brother.
Broke up on my end. Well, I told a funny story a few days ago about how my first child was conceived. I was born in Seattle, Washington, and we decided to go to Idaho because in Idaho you could drink at the age of 18. In Washington, it was 21. Also in Idaho, they had Coors beer, and back then Coors beer was a cool thing to drink. In Washington, Coors beer at that time was outlawed. So we decided we wanted to go to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and, you know, go for the weekend or whatever. But we didn't have no damn money. So we decided, you know, we were young and dumb and just 18 years old, and we went all the way to Coeur d'Alene on siphon gas in a 66 Chevelle Super Sport doing 140 miles the whole way. We made about a 6-hour trip in about 3.5 hours. We get down to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and we packed a tent, but little did we know we forgot the tent poles. So we had to go grab sticks and branches and, to try to make a tent out of these branches and stuff. And so then we decided, well, we wanted to go out on the lake because we were on Coeur d'Alene Lake, and there was this boat tied up to the boat ramp. And so we decided we were going to borrow that boat for the weekend. We used the boat the whole weekend, used the poor old guy's whole tank of gas, brought the boat back when we were done. We decided to go back to the tent when the night was over and, do the down and dirty. And that's how my first child was born, conceived, I should say, was in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and I'm sticking to it.
I love you dearly, Larry. You are such a storyteller, right?
I can only do what I can do.
I know.
It took two and a half hours for you to tell the story,
the details, Larry. The details.
But you did a wonderful job, and that's what people need to hear from you. And that's what I want to point out the good in it.
What more details do you think should have been in there?
No, it was too many details, like we untied the boat and then we got in it and then we kept it all night. We burnt the old man's gas out,
I thought it was cool. I could actually picture it in my mind. So
That's what I was trying to do.
I did picture it in my mind, Moose, as long as it took him to tell it. I did. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Stop playing.
What I was going to say is I felt that when you're telling about a life story, it needs to be a little detailed so they can get the picture of who you were and what you were and how crazy you were at that moment in time.
Okay, can I tell it?
I knew you were like that, Talcott. Now you're admitting to being crazy.
Well, I am. I'm crazy.
Can I tell that story? Can I tell that same story?
Go ahead.
All right, so me and my buddies went down to Syracuse, right?
Oh shit! What happened?
He put me, but hey, Moose, Larry put me in the bed.
That was me. That was not me, girl. That was Moose.
Larry put me in the bed.
That wasn't Larry. I had to do that for comic relief. I knew he'd get blamed for it.
That was a good one, Moose. You should have let me go with it so I could cuss it, because I can cuss Larry out for putting me backstage. See, you fucked up the bit, Moose. that would have been a good one. Damn, Larry
that was the best story ever told, Sly. I got to give you credit for that story. It was the best one ever told.
But you ain't give me a chance to finish. All right,
I know. My wife tells me that all the time, but I tell her, if you can't keep up, then it's not my fault.
There you go. See, you done gave me something. Moose is a fast shooter. Shoot me with your bop gun.
Actually, it's the opposite. That's the problem. It's like
usually it's like
she's like, all right, I'm done. It's already been like 3, 4, 5. It's time to move on with our day. And I'm like, hell no, I could sit here all day.
Yeah, come on, nigga. You ain't say 3, 4, 5 hours, nigga. We know that meant 3, 4, 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I noticed you kept off the end 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours, right? You 3, 4, 5 minutes. I don't know.
I was thinking seconds. I mean, I only count in seconds.
Oh shit. That's content,
man. I ain't got time. I got time, man. I gotta get to work, right? So you gotta, tap and clap, dude.
Tap and clap. You stupid. I ain't never heard that one before. Tap and clap.
Yep. 30
You know,
seconds or less, or it's free.
I'm done. Yo, that was a good one. Tap and clap.
I just find it funny that like I threw you out, and then all of a sudden Larry takes off.
He said they on the roll. I could go make breakfast. Yo, that's why he get us here, Moose. He knows that we're going to keep his look. He using us, Moose. He using
We're
us.
keeping the dream alive.
We keeping his dreams alive, like Talcott. That's all Talcott wanted to do. He stuck around. He looped for all these months, and you know he played us. He used us. Now he got his own show. You know he's doing good. The numbers are growing. You know what I mean? He's getting people in his corner to encourage him. You know, I got it, Larry. Good job, Larry. Good job. I know. I see what you're doing, Larry.
Oh yeah, there's a definite method to my madness.
Did
I
you
don't know
say
about-
there's a method? So now you're taking Tommy's tactics? Sorry, you actually meant method. I thought you were saying meth head or something.
Larry. Oh my fucking God, man. Yo, how long is your delay?
About as long as his dick.
That ain't long then. Oh yeah, it is long. You're right. You're right.
It is long.
It is long. You're right.
Well, I'm talking about the delay. You would know about the other thing, Sly, not me.
Oh.
Somebody asked me yesterday, Moose. They said, I don't mean to be personal, right? But have you ever worn a dress? I look. I said, now, what in your mind made you think I might not have ever worn a dress? He said, I don't know. I was just asking. I said, is it today's attire? That's what fuck would make you think that I've never worn a dress? I wore dresses.
Hey, Sly, you ever wear a pair of shorts? You don't look like the person that would wear shorts.
Right. Yup. I don't. I don't look like a person that would wear a halter top, do I?
Nah, no halter top, no dress. You
know
look like
why?
somebody who would wear a
Because I
road
ain't got
construction
nothing up
crew
here to-
outfit or
I ain't got
something.
nothing up here to hold the halter.
Damn. It's all right.
Yo,
When I show up to a job, right? I went to a laboring job one day, and it said like you got to be able to pick up 100 pounds or whatever. And so I show up to the job, and they're like, "Are you even 100 pounds?"
they say, "Oh no, we can't make this boy pick up more than his own weight."
No, man. I looked around, right? I looked around, and there wasn't a woman there. And so I already knew where they were going with that. Like, I was like, I can't be working here. They'd be trying to make me that feminine boy in the crowd. I ain't having it.
Moose puffed his chest out and said, "No, I'm a $1.25."
That's right. I'm proud of my $1.25 chicken chest and everything.
Well,
I got the best chicken breast in all of Maine.
Well, I'm a $1.08, and I think your breasts are bigger than mine.
Damn, you got some gumdrops in.
I got some Hershey Kiss. I got Hershey Kisses, Moose.
Man, I got that all organic chicken chest.
Oh.
I hope you ain't got no fur. You got peach fur?
Peach fuzz?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, that's why I need you, Larry.
What you like it clean shaven like a little boy or something?
No, I don't know. I gotta have some little manly
Have some
stuff
hair
up in
on
there.
there, yeah.
I gotta have something to,
Run your
rub
finger.
into. Yeah. See if that shit got Indian in the family. If your fingers can go right through it, that's that good chest hair.
Yeah, I let the silence wash over you there because like hair and feet are not my thing. Like I'm not really into a bunch of hair. Like I mean the hair on your head, yeah, I'll put my fingers through some hair or whatever, but I ain't trying to be playing with no nipple hairs or no coochie hairs or nothing. Like I don't care if you don't you want to keep it all natural or whatever, but you just got to make sure that shit's like not a jungle, man. I ain't trying to go fucking jungle diving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
I'm
never
not
mind.
backpacking, basically. I'm not backpacking. I'm not going on a picnic out in the forest. Like
You're
I'm
not
trying to get to
riding
business and get on with my day.
You're not sniffing bicycle seats.
Listen, I used to hate it too, Moose, right? Because when you eating under the table, and if it's a lot of stuff there, you got to keep your eyes open and look out and make sure you don't see nothing crawling. And if the bush is full, yeah, I got to keep my eyes open. Make sure nothing crawl up my nose.
Oh man, you dealt with people like that? Come on,
No,
Sly.
listen, wait, hold up. You got to remember.
You start tickling your nose or whatever, and you start be like, "Oh man, that's a bug."
Wait, listen, this is one of my Talcott stories. Not skid marks. But back in band camp,
we used to have a girl. We used to have a girl at in high school. They used to call her Butters, and I didn't know what that meant, right? And so I asked about that, right? Like I guess like one day she was walking out of the back of the drama class or whatever, and she was shaking her leg, and some of that slug juice came out and fell on the floor. So they called her Butters because it just like buttered out, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah,
thank
that's
God
kind of
she
gross,
wasn't making
man.
bread.
It's kind of gross. People are supposed to be going to school, getting an education. Instead, they're in the back of the drama class getting all like T-boned and stuff.
Where was the teacher?
That's what I want to know. I'm kind of thinking the teacher was there was another teacher at my high school a few years after I left. He was a photography teacher, and you always got to watch out for these people, man, because there's something strange about them. Always wanting to be around them young girls and stuff. So yeah, he ended up getting arrested for taking a couple girls home, and yeah, this shit is pervasive in society. Now we're going down the negativity in society. Nasty ass bitches out there, nasty ass teachers, nasty ass groomers, people that are preying on the innocent. You know what I say? What Billy the Butcher says? He says, wood chip all of them. Put them in the wood chippers, compost. We can bring our farmlands back to life. Instead of using petrochemical nutrients, what we'll use is the bodies of all the people who have hurt the innocent.
That's too toxic, Moose. No, I don't want that shit in my dirt. I'm sorry.
Well, I did adopt the Talcottian way, and the Talcottian way is to work with the NWO and work to genocide the bad people in the world.
Allegedly.
I mean, whatever the NWO deems as bad. So people like Talcott will probably not be deemed bad. People like Paul Enslaved and I, probably bad. Probably going to sit in the same gulag and maybe even share the same cell. And at that time, we will find out who's the bigger man.
I'm sorry,
because
I'm going to have to say this.
Who's the bigger man.
I'm gonna have to say this, Moose. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to break your dreams right the fuck now. If you share a cell with Paul Enslaved, you will become his bitch.
Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of saw that coming there. So we're just gonna make sure that I get in with like Rob Cleveland or Timmy. If I get in the cell with Timmy, I'm for sure going to be the one on top.
Oh,
Yeah, because I don't think you have a standing chance with Rob C.
No, because Rob, I think me and Rob could come to a mutual agreement.
Right.
But Timmy, I'll just make him my bitch.
Right. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, but Rob, you and Rob will be buddies, y'all. Yeah, you know, y'all will be plotting on Timmy. That's what I can see.
be like,
you and Rob,
I get him.
you and Rob,
Moose would be like, I get him on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you get him on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and we'll let him get a reprieve on Sunday.
Oh no, we share his ass on Saturday and Sunday. Fuck that. He gets no breaks. Yo, Moose. He talking about giving Timmy a break. Fuck out of here. Break that back is what he gets.
I don't think I know Timmy, so.
See, we're giving you content. This is what we're doing. Me and Moose are giving you content. Oh shit. All right, well, I'm about to die out, Larry.
I know I drained you one more time, huh?
I think you kind of getting a kick out of that, yo. That's why I listen. You don't know, man. I've been in these YouTube streets for a long streets. Look, now I'm starting to sound like aluminum foil. I've been in these YouTube streets for a while, Larry. And look, once I realized they draining me and using me, I stopped showing up.
Well, I honestly hope that you don't feel that I come using you, because I have learned so much from you, and I appreciate everything you have done for me.
Not taking that away from you. I know you do, right? But we're talking about being up on these panels early in the morning and not having nothing to do. And then I got to entertain you. Then I got to entertain your people that come see you. They don't come see me. They might come see me. now that you making me show up every goddamn morning. You know what I mean? They might be coming to see me. I see, and that's what I'm talking about. See, that's the way not using me in a bad way, Larry, right? That's not what I'm saying. You can use me in a good guy, because my mama told me that you can be used in a good light. You don't let people misuse you.
Right.
When I was going on them panels back in the day, when I met Nubs, people were misusing me to be on their panel.
Yeah.
Right? And I picked up on that. So.
Yeah, it's not right anyway, shape or form.
Hey, well, people want the clicks and the views. If they can get Sly Shy up on their panel and, you know, demeanor and diminish her or whatever, they'll try it. You know, you seen it done. You seen it done recently, right?
Yeah.
Get me up on that panel and try to, you know, yeah, we gonna get Sly Shy. Fuck out of here. You gonna lose a sub. Keep trying to get me. You gonna lose some subs.
Yup.
Yup. Beta. you watch, what's his name? What's his name?
Chalk Body?
No, I'm talking about the guy that says Beta.
Oh, I don't even know who does it.
His name is Peterson, right? And he's one of those people on YouTube, but his name is Peterson. He do a lot of, you know, talk about politicians and a lot of that
getting
woke
petered out. Peter.
But he talks against HMO, right? He talk against it, right? But he is one. You got it?
Yeah.
He
Oh
talks
yeah.
about
There's plenty
he's
of
against
those
it.
people.
Yeah, he's against it. He, beta male, beta. He's against it. Yeah, but he's one. How can you be against something but you're one? Mixed messages. Mixed messages.
How could you be one of those Jewish people that sells your own Jewish people to the people that were rounding them up? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Oh shit! This is what you need to do, Larry. And I'm sorry. I meant to say this before. You need to.
You need to hide an Anne Frank in the under the floorboard, Larry.
You need to listen to Wes Watson.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I watched him on Paul's show.
I said you need to listen to some
watch
Wes
it.
Watson.
You need to listen to it outside of the show, like on your own, just you and Wes, just you and Wes having the experience, and you need to maybe throw some push-ups in there, Larry. I know you ain't got the best shoulder, but if you could do 1 push-up, you can do 5 push-ups next week. If you can do 5 push-ups next week, that's 10 push-ups 2 weeks from now.
Exactly.
Straight up. I'll fucking motivate everybody. I'll motivate myself into greatness. I'm fucking legendary.
Like that thing that Nubs gave us to listen to. Like you need some inspiration, like even before you start your stream, brother.
I can see that and understand that also.
Yeah, but we know you can see it and understand it. We need you to put it into action.
Yeah, we need you to come through so that way we can keep coming through, basically. Like we all need to do our part to make this, great. And that's not a down on you, not a down on anybody. It's just an observation.
No, I'm not taking it that way at all.
And seriously though, like if you're not inspired about something, like, and you just cut the stream. Just cut the stream, because it's better to just cut the stream than have silence, because when you have 10 minutes of silence or 2 minutes of silence or 30 seconds of silence, people click off. They click off. And once they click off, you're never, ever, ever going to get promoted on YouTube if people are clicking off your stuff. They need to stay and they need to watch. That's the only way you get promoted, is if you're good at what you do, which is to keep people here. Keep people watching YouTube, because they want you to watch YouTube all day long, all night long. They want people on here, so they'll pay you to do that. And if you want to get paid to do it, you got to work your ass off. It's like working on the plantation for free.
Right.
I mean, Jack only made, like, in the first month that we were working together, he only had like $40 in his YouTube account. So it's like, it is work. It's a lot of work. But once you do that work, it pays off for years, because they can look back. Jack put in the work now, yeah.
No, he put in the work when he first came up on Paul's panel. He was setting his goal right then. We looked past it. We got into the Talcotism, and we looked past what Talcott really envisioned. He envisioned being like a Paul guru. He did. He said, this brother's got something going on. And now if he can't get close to daddy, his nuts shrivel up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, it's been almost 3 hours. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream at 3 hours.
Oh, now you want to end the stream, right? You still not going to give us nothing, huh? At 3 hours of us up here talking to you, but now you want to end the stream.
I gave you a life story earlier.
Yeah, he gave you a life story. Now you're acting like Talcott, Sly. I have to point that out, girl. Like, there's not many times that I'm gonna throw you under the bus, but But you straight up, you just pulled a Talcott. Like, you have nothing to offer me, Larry. Well, no, Larry actually told you a good ass story. He told you a great story. And then you critiqued it. You picked out that his grammar sucked and how his cadence wasn't what you wanted it to be, and his tone of voice wasn't manly enough. He wasn't saying it with his chest. He wasn't pumping out. You know, I get it. I get it, Sly. All your criticism is true, right?
Speech. I gave you that same speech.
You gave me that same speech. That's what I was just going to say, but you rudely interrupted me. Now you're clapping the cheeks. Jesus. All right.
I got to learn how to conduct myself like Daddy says. Daddy says some of us don't know how to conduct ourselves. He's not my daddy, but I'm just saying y'all some of y'all's daddy said that we need to learn how to conduct ourselves.
He's not my daddy either. See, the thing that really like pushes me away all the time is like they can't distinguish between the actual person behind Moose and the character. See, they start putting the two together, and then they start thinking that, oh, like I'm gonna be cool with them 1 minute, and then I'm gonna start shit with them next. It's like, you guys are dumb, because I'm just gonna stop coming around. I'm gonna stop helping you out. I'm gonna stop being part of your communities, and I'm gonna start doing my own shit, and that's just gonna make me, you know, better in my own life. So it's cool. It's cool that you guys do that. But when I come around and I help people, or I contribute to your channel or participate in your panels, if you show me respect, you get a lot more out of it. You get a hell of a lot more out of me than if you show me disrespect and you act like a fucking fool.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I stopped engaging. That's why I stopped going up on the panels, Moose, because it's like, yo, if you don't respect me and know how to treat me for who I am and what I bring to the table, then I'm Gucci. I go find some other peeps to hang out with. Are you still ready? Hey, Larry.
What's that?
Are you still ready to end your stream?
Yeah, I got stuff I need to take care of.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess
Wolf Lady just pulled up, Sly.
Oh, that's what it is. You got to go get the swing ready.
He's going to get those ribs ready. He's got them all basted up and ready to put on that grill.
All right, Larry. Well, it's been another tough day in the lounge in the car. I ain't even get you ain't even offer me a fucking cup of coffee, man.
I served up the coffee at 5 a.m. this morning.
You only served it up for you. You didn't have any for nobody else.
Moose got some.
Yeah, I got a little bit. I felt it there. We're making improvements. All right, Sly. We're making improvements.
We talking about the coffee. What is you talking about? I'm talking about coffee, not practice. I'm talking about coffee, not practice.
We ain't talking about practice. This ain't the game.
No, we're
man.
not.
I'm talking about
no,
practice,
we're not
man.
talking about practice.
Why do I gotta show up to practice, man? I show up to the game and I win every time. Why practice? Why practice when you're the best? I don't need no practice. It's practice.
That's what I keep trying to tell.
Sly.
That's what I keep trying to tell Larry. We already done, shit, we can score like 43 points a game. You know what I mean? You got us.
Why we practice? We don't need no practice. Shit, we show up to the game and we throw it in. Fucking point after point, swish after swish. Larry, if you ain't ready to be throwing them swishes in, you gotta be practicing. You gotta be hitting that floor. You gotta be throwing them free throws in. You gotta practice. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the game right now. We're going back to practice.
I was always pretty good at the 3-pointers. I sucked.
Oh my God.
He did it. He did it. That's right. See, coming through.
Oh, you found that as a coming through. I found that as he identified that he used to be a good 3-point shooter. I didn't find him on that same boat we was on. I found him saying, "Oh yeah, I used to be a good 3-point shooter." He went to real basketball. You ain't get that?
Does it look like I'm built for basketball? I'm like Muggsy Bogues style. Like shit. Muggsy was lucky to be playing on that team.
Muggsy was a damn good player.
He was
Fuck out of
small
here.
as hell.
Muggsy was
he's
a
small
damn
as hell.
He was a
You
damn
know
good
it.
player though, yo. Muggsy, he was a damn good player. He look, he had you like this. Which way did he go? Which way did he
where
go?
the hell's all them other small people out there, man? He's legend. He's like one of the only small ass dudes that can actually get on the team and juke motherfucker out.
He in the Hall of Fame, maybe. He in the Hall of Fame, maybe.
I'm pretty sure he is,
Yeah.
Larry. This is what we're saying here, Larry. Tomorrow when we wake up and we come to the lounge, we want to see that the lounge is already set up. You know, coffee's already being served. And we walk in and we're just part of the crowd, man. We come in and we come up to the register and you're like, hey, you ready for your coffee? Yeah, all right. And then next thing you know, we're sitting there chopping it up and we go from you working to now we're just shooting the shit. We're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So if you need some inspiration, watch some Wes Watson. If you need some like ideas on what to do your show on tomorrow, just send me a message and give me, but when you send me a message, you have to give before you receive. So when you ask a question or you say, I need this, you must give me something to work with. So if you say, hey, help me out with my show tomorrow, what should the topic be? Well, you need to tell me what you're resonating with, what you're passionate about. You gotta help me to help you, and I will do that. Anyways, we are past the 3-hour mark, folks, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say before we let Larry take the floor, you are going to have to close your own show, Larry. So thank you all for coming out today. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you don't know Larry James, his channel is Larry James 965 at Larry James 965. So go check him out, folks. Help him. Don't help him. Just help yourself. Be a better person. Do the best you can in your life, and then the rest of the world will follow suit. Because if we do what we're supposed to be doing, that's all that matters. Peace.
Thank you very
Peace,
much.
Moosey. Love you, Sandlot boy. Have a great day. Stay productive, and give my little Moosey a kiss and tug on the wifey's apron for me. Let her know.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't fuck. What? Oh, so I don't get to say. Oh, so Moose is more important to me now? Is that what I?
Nope, Moose did it again.
He wants your ass in trouble. He want me to fire your ass up before I leave here. All right, Larry, which you got some things to do around there, right? I think that's a bunch of bullshit, but okay. So you go and you have a great do something day, Larry. And I mean, really do something, okay? Right?
I will, I promise.
Huh?
I said I will, I promise.
All right, so even if you, before you contact Moose, you know, you can shoot me a text or call me, you know, not with just the same loop statement. I love you, sis. The shop opens at 5. You know, if you want to talk about it, you know, what do I think, or what? Because me and Moose is willing to, we here for you, right?
I know.
Not just Moose.
I know.
Right? Because you went to Moose before you came to me and cried to Moose about, oh, I'm in the slump. I don't know what's wrong with my broadcast. I'm not hating on it or anything that you went to Moose first, but you know, I'm just saying, where in my chopped liver? That's what I asked OTW yesterday. He said he was gonna make somebody a mod. I'm already a mod in his thing, but he's gonna make somebody a mod so they can drop links. So I had to say, well, damn, what am I, chopped liver? So
I understand.
what do you understand, Larry?
If you're trying to get me straight, get me right.
Larry doesn't. What he doesn't understand is how to close the show. So Sly, I'm sorry I have to do this to you, but get the hell out of here.
All right, here's my intro video and my exit video. You guys all have a great day and a better tomorrow, and hope to all see you here in the morning at 5 a.m. Same time, same bat channel.
Down on my knees, give me Father for I have sinned. When I awaken, allow me to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Or is that even possible? I doubt it. Mountain of truth to move through and uncover. The fountain of youth retained inside of the brain. It's no wonder the blunder is caused. The rumbling of thunder will pause and raise the raised hands of the gods. Nameless of the lost, broken stone against the laws. Swimming side to side, a little rope and dope. Given as I hold the throne, never choke. This is mission suicide. Going all out, headed for broke, so it's do or die. Can you hear me now, homie? Because it's neither you or I. With the deeper look into these tools, shallow, hallowed eyes. Many past lives lived and analyzed. Seen, smelled, felt, recognized. Confused, lost, and traumatized. Left mind hypnotized. Chlorinated, overweight, supersized. Quantum plane, supervised. Find them glazed over blank stares, polarized. Who the hell am I, homie? I'm feeling so lonely and phony, naked, no clothing. Give me Father for I have sinned. When I awaken, allow me to begin a new life, a new path without sin. Or is that even possible? I doubt it. Yo, check it. Yo, now I'm down on my knees with both of these broken palms pressed together so firmly. Scars so deep from a life of burning. The pain I was led to believe was part of learning. Counting what the hell is my mind still finding years grinding, turning and journeying, sin and insane. Pretty pictures out the hell from my pain. Lost souls screaming and yelling, hurting, yearning. Wars from a child and
Take care. God bless.